of the Gauntlet is really far down the list.
Oh yeah, because
no one likes them.
Because they're OG paladins, and you're like, no, they get stuck up on the whole good and evil thing.
In all its forms.
Yeah,
they
these paladins are from AD&D. Like we're a few editions down the line now.
And also, those of us who are that flavor of paladin are worried about interdimensional threats and less so just undead.
You're like, these guys were not okay. Like they didn't take elves in those days or dwarves, so you know
they didn't believe dwarves could cast spells when obviously the seat of their power was in the seat of their pants. So
what? I thought it was in their beards.
When?
Well, their beards go all the way down there. She said it, not me.
I didn't
seat
say
of her
anything.
pants.
Oh yeah, you did. You said they plane shift through their tuning fork dongs.
Yeah.
You added a word.
Just to let you know.
I clarified.
Yeah.
Because I said, it's a tuning fork for dwarves. And then you said that's how they plane shift. So I was completing the thought.
The circle is complete.
Tony.
What? I'm sitting over here.
You're lucky you're sitting over there.
Meh.
Oh, what's this? That's something.
Oh, the owl phone.
Bear.
So, okay.
Black.
The vampires up in this bitch.
So other than all those solicitations we got, do we actually have a thing we need to do?
Yes, we need to go talk to the black staff because the black staff is very important.
That takes precedence over everything.
Yeah, because she's magic Jesus.
Wait,
Also,
when are we going to the...
Tonight, after we talk to black staff, because the
so-
opera's tonight.
Oh, okay.
No, I think this is why I wrote it this way. We go visit Blash.
Black
I said Blackstaff was looking at Lash, so I just said Blash. That's not. So wait, we gotta go visit Blackstaff while Lash and Latrine get dressed up for the opera. That's why
because
they're
we
on
were
the
being
same
sent away.
I'm trying to like... But I'm like, why isn't this going away?
You're hilarious.
For the podcast that no one watches.
Well, mine does.
Well, yeah,
Lisa-
yours is special.
Lisa was attempting to touchscreen her her MacBook, which for those who don't know, MacBooks don't have touchscreens.
No, but I am proficient.
That's what the iPads are for.
No, I'm not.
Wait, so we're not going to go with them because we have to go get clothes, right?
Yeah, you guys are going to the opera. I think we're.
I thought
I think the idea
was going
that
to outfit you.
at least at the time.
Yes, we were being sent to be outfit. I just happened to draw my outfit.
Yeah, no, I know. But that's what I'm saying. That's why we're not going with them.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go get outfits.
Because Akana was like, I don't trust you to dress yourselves. And then
He doesn't.
he let Lash walked away and comes back in this gleaming moonbeam outfit.
Yeah.
Like she stepped out of a silver lake.
What color is it again?
Everything she's wearing is like that moonbeam silver. And then
well,
she's
blue's
that
in season right now,
dark-
so...
No. Well, she does like blue.
Yeah.
Metagaming, I don't
Draw
see any
sheet.
reason why all of us can't go talk to the black staff.
Oh, you can all go talk to
I mean,
them.
this is just what I wrote. I don't know if this is what we'll actually decide on, and also Zythier doesn't care that much, so.
Although, of people the black staff wants to talk to, it would likely be Zythier and Akano.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because you're a wizard, Harry.
Oh.
Because you're a hairy wizard.
She's Waterdeep's archmage, more or less.
You don't know where all my hair is, and I'm not telling you.
Your hair are wizards.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
What is
Latrine is just going to be like, well, get me new clothes. Okay,
Magic.
whatever.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here realizing I finally landed and made Robert Kopp in D&D.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Role-playing Robert Kopp.
Robert Kopp, nice.
Robert Kopp 2. That's right. I love these
Robert
bootlegs.
Graves. Is that your first name?
Robert Graves, yep.
That's
By
hilarious.
session 50, you'll find out Graves'
Well,
first name is Robert.
When he multi-classes into Bard, he'll be Bobby G.
Bobby G. Bring me the clarinet.
In my other game, we have a Dragonborn who plays the trumpet.
Well, I don't know why.
I made it a point to enunciate that this is extremely strange because Dragonborn don't have lips.
That's right.
He plays a cornet.
He does. He
Right.
does.
So just like, like no lips, just full
Just some
blown
kind of
into the
magic.
horn.
Oh no, God, no.
Oh, I've made plenty
all
of like,
tongue.
oh, he does it with a snake tongue, and Linda's just not having none of that.
Right.
Yeah. I'm with Lynn on this
You
one.
try to strategize around it until you see him like just put the whole tip into its mouth, just wrap his whole mouth over it. Mm.
For having gone to a performing arts high school, Lynn is surprisingly bad at improv because she says no to a lot of things.
Come
Taking a lot
on.
of things in great
To
stride.
be fair, it's me proposing most of those things, so there's some leeway to be
Come
had.
on. Yes,
Questions
and this shit, Lynn.
builds, but there's still some tweaking that must be done.
That's fine. Clutch is continually tweaking.
I don't think so.
Or did you mean twerking? Sorry.
Not yet.
Everyone does.
That's all you. You're,
So
you're
are we
the
going
buttomancer.
already? Are we there yet?
Assmancer?
I thought I would also give you a refresher of each spam ambassador.
Okay, sure.
The Emerald Enclave
That fucking
had
cat.
the cat.
Yeah.
This cat.
Fucking cat spam.
Yeah.
I also wanted you to was trying to reach you of your card turns.
My carriage warranty's almost up.
No, Mr. Feline, I have no organs I would like to make bigger. Perhaps this should be directed at someone else.
Don't look at me.
I have no appendages.
Yes, you do.
Can you make me a
with the
tail?
Letter that
Only because I could hold a third weapon in it.
the Black Staff. Harper's is the opera
Yep.
invite. Lord's Alliance was the
Doodles,
nice guy with the dad jokes.
They stack.
That's right.
Who showed up and knocked on your door.
Oh, our punch card system.
That's one.
Yep.
That one we were considering even before they spammed us. We were already on their website. So
But then they spammed us, and we were like, "Oh, well, that's not cool."
Yeah.
That just means they're reading our IPs and
Like
getting our
not-
location from
It
that.
means just the
Gross.
spam.
now they actually want us. That's not.
I don't know about that, guys.
Oh, I put it backwards.
And then the gauntlet was the evil in all its forms.
That's right.
There you go.
Gosh, it.
That really motivated lady.
Because I didn't have the gold
In the right direction.
icon up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had it head
So
down.
nice.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by stacking. I had
Oh,
no
yeah.
idea.
Yeet.
So fun. Alright, I am dressed. Are we moving on?
Am I dressed?
I should
Yeah,
hope
actually,
so.
what are you?
I don't know.
Oh, do you want me to dress you too?
One would hope.
What'd you say?
Did you guys not? Did I not take you guys back to the?
Yeah, you took us together, but
Yeah.
like, as you were, I assume, attending to this one who was being belligerent,
Oh yeah.
I walked off on my
like-
own and,
like,
and came out dressed as a lady.
We went back to Akano's family's house. He called his servants, and you went off in a corner somewhere and
You
like
have
disappeared.
No idea where I found a cloak of silver feathers.
Yeah,
but
no idea where that
I
came
found
from.
it.
Meanwhile, there are just a pile of people trying to My Fair Lady you, and like
Alright,
it's like that. It's like the beginning scene from
These
Mulan
clothes
where
have
they're
no
like
knickers.
where they're like trying to like shove you into a tub of water and like scrub you down.
Yeah,
and, like,
basically.
like,
This is what you give me.
Yeah.
I've never seen
And the whole time the train's like, what? Stop it! No! I didn't agree to this. Leave it. No! Don't touch that.
There's like some stern matronly, like the lady who used to whack me on the knuckles for doing things improperly when I was younger, because obviously my mother didn't raise me. So it's
A few people come out with a few bites because
Yeah.
Latrine gets really feisty. I'll bite you, I will. I'll bite your
the
hand.
lady comes
You're
back
not too
and she's
close.
got like a chainmail glove. All right, we're gonna do things the hard way.
This ain't my first rodeo.
I think at the point that
The full
Lash
helm
comes out
and the
dressed,
glove.
Huh?
she comes and places a hand on Latrine's shoulder and is like, the faster you dress, the faster we will see the opera.
Fine.
Akano when he sees Lash in the full regalia is very he's taken aback for a second, but he tries not to let it falter. It's like, okay, fine, I guess it's all right. Probably could have done better, but whatever.
Wow.
It's okay.
It's acceptable for this event.
Just as
Maybe not a fancier event, but it's acceptable for this event. Akano was just trying to like hide the fact that he's like, I want to know how you made that because
she looks like she's walking in liquid mercury.
Yeah.
It's just ethereal gorgeousness.
he's just like, I don't know how you did your makeup, but I really want to know how you did your makeup.
Fucking hell.
Today I found the note that reminded me my middle name is Belvedere.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that
Very
why
nice.
Belvedere keeps coming up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Merci,
also that's the name of-
Belvedere.
I mean, that's also the name of the cameo in our bathroom. So,
Okay, well we get last dressed.
So you don't come back
you
fancy?
look like a little cupcake. Like all frosted.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
Drawn it.
Some fucked up Marie Antoinette
Make sure you
shit.
get the super frown,
Is it like a
angry
a tiered
eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
A tiered dress
I know
with
the
different
exact
shades
picture.
of pink going on down?
Yep.
Send it to Lisa. Like she just walks so stiffly. How am I supposed
No,
to?
you walk like this.
Right? How
Yeah,
am I
you gallop.
supposed to
The hoops.
unlock anything or find a trap dressed like this?
Oh, my favorite game.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna post this up. Da da da.
Jared has something.
Oh yeah, I have it right in my head. Once you said that, Dragon Heist. Ba 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 ba. Congratulations, congratulations, Siri.
Yes, 100%. That's what I thought too.
What was
Oh
it?
god, the expression.
Oh,
is
what is
perfect,
this
too.
from?
That's in The Witcher 3. That's Siri
Oh.
when she's a kid, like a little kid. It's a painting that you see in like the royal household.
This is exactly what I pictured.
Did you play Witcher?
No, but
You've come across this?
no. It's
Oh,
just
it's just
Actually,
yeah.
this
Okay.
is-
Yeah,
Yeah.
When you said
It's very
like
close to
angry
what I
and
was
looks like a
thinking about
cupcake, I'm like,
too.
oh, short. I know exactly what to throw in here.
Yeah.
The
Perfect.
expression is spot
Yep.
on.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe not the white hair. I don't think you're.
No,
your
I
hair's
don't have my
white.
hair. I have
But-
dark hair.
Yeah, you look madder than I do.
Yeah.
I
She's
love
really
it.
not happy about that.
You don't understand how much I can't get to my daggers in this dress
Right?
or bow. I don't remember what you use.
Yeah, I'm
mostly
not,
a bow.
I'm not
mostly
wearing
bow, but I do have
anything
daggers.
like that, and if you
Yeah.
try, I will cut you.
Well, you're not going to the ball, I don't think.
I'm going to
I-
the opera.
I don't
gave
know why
Lash
I would want to go
a
to a
dagger.
ball.
But she uses magic. It's just for looks.
There isn't any space in this dress for my greatsword.
Actually, maybe there is.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe
that was,
if you
that
have
was
the right bag.
that was actually the joke in our other game was that
Just-
there were enough hoop that she could hide the rifle because she's a
Nice.
because she's a gunslinger.
If Wonder Woman can hide that sword like on her back in a
Down her
backless
spine.
dress,
Yeah.
Shoot.
I mean, Lash has got things on her, but like she's really just like this is stupid.
Yes, just a quick
Latrine?
analysis of the surface
Latrine,
area.
sorry,
You
yeah,
could
you're
probably
right.
fit a battle axe
I'm
into.
so tired today, dude. This is gonna happen more than once.
I know. This is so funny. JC never knows who she's playing.
It's true.
She always thinks she's playing my character.
Every single time.
Quasha's gonna go over there. Do I? What?
Nope.
Do I go over there? No, Carvis.
It'll make everyone's life easier if you do.
Right.
Actually,
Do we
I-
weirdly always play as
Apparently,
Synonym,
like I think that's what it is.
Clash Carvis, KK, and
Yeah.
Lash Latrine?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
technically your name wasn't Lash.
Yeah.
It's just that's what she calls you because there's just no way she's gonna spit out any proper pronunciation of your name.
That's quite fine.
it seems
If,
to be a D&D thing, but
if we use a speaker for
I should
Rabbit,
just turn Amanda up and.
yeah, because I can't
Sorry.
hear
She's
her
just.
usually. So.
Well, she's not actually saying anything right now. She's just giggling along.
No, I know. I just was having. I remember last time I was having some issues hearing her, so I was hoping.
Okay, say something, Amanda.
Something, man.
Oh, that's much better. Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
I just-
yeah.
I didn't have my. You're fine. I didn't have it turned up.
Okay, that's fair.
There you
So-
go.
This is
So
not
some of us are dressed up, and now we're going to see black stuff.
Well, you and I are definitely going to see black stuff
Oh,
because we're the spellcasters.
Yeah.
so black stuff like
Brick.
spellcasters.
Brick and I are just.
He's
we could be the
the
new Force Grey.
he's the
Yeah.
he's the Blackstep was she's the headmistress or headmaster. I forgot it was her
She's the head magister,
head
like
magister.
head magic person
Yeah.
of the Blackstaff is the office of head magic
That's right.
woohoo
Right.
of Waterdeep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So
Waterdeep's-
she wants to talk to.
Waterdeep's Archmage, in a sense.
Yeah, she wants to talk to spellcasters. In which case, wizard and
Yes.
sorcerer. And the
Yeah.
cat
It
wanted
did
to talk
say-
to the
It
druid.
did say bring your friends.
Yeah.
So
So
Oh,
pretty much everybody else can go.
I have friends.
Well, you have us. It's the closest thing.
That is debatable. It depends on how you define that term.
I don't know. I mean, I had my company. We did stuff together. Is that friends?
Well, you're my bodyguard, and I entrust my life to you, so that's close enough.
So we're friends.
Somehow, that was an
Alright.
even more vague description.
I mean, I'm saying it's close enough.
Would you consider us in a friendly manner? Or do you wish to see our blood painting the walls?
I don't.
Because there's no in
wish
between.
that.
That's a wide gap there.
Then I do believe we might see each other as friends.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if the bar for being friends with you is not wanting to eviscerate you, then yes, you're all my best friends.
I admit I failed to
Congratulations.
see how this made sense, but if it worked for you, I believe we can be on our way.
That is one definition of it, and it is not technically incorrect.
I don't like my social life to be complicated. It's nice to have clear lines about things.
I have an ex that both would count. Oh, damn.
There's a
I'm uncomfortable.
Brick is revisiting some shit.
Yeah.
kind of like, well, there's a few Waterdeep debutantes that may count me in the second category, more than a few. But,
Still have their addresses?
no. Well, I mean, I know where they live, but I'm not going to go to those parts of town.
I don't need you to go to those parts of town. As a matter of fact, that'd be better if you don't.
In my head, like Brick starts to look in the distance, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just
it
silence,
went from one distance to another distance.
and it's just silent for everybody else. But in his head, the
Let me ask you-
flashback soundtrack has kicked
Let
in.
me ask you
already.
a question before we go about this this line of thought. How much money do you make each year?
How much money do they need to think I make each year?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. They were all just mostly upset that I dressed better than them.
Oh, well, that won't be a problem. All right. Yeah, let's go to the Blackstaff
So where is this place?
at the tower.
Do I see where the tower is from here?
No, but some of us know where the tower is
Because
here
if
in
I
town.
see it, I'm gonna start walking in that direction, just because I'm tired of standing here.
I
it's
imagine.
only like 3 stories tall.
Oh,
Let me see where. Let me get you back to the map. There. Not the layer. Not the layer.
Yeah.
My hands gonna smell like dog.
Maria's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
get
God.
away, get away.
Here we go. We got a layer.
I attempted to roll investigation and got a 7.
And we lost Jerry. Oh.
Oh.
we're probably going to because this is I'm on an iPad, so
She's just gumming
And
your
of course, they don't
fingers.
thank you, dog.
very obviously mark
Thank
it on the map.
Thank you very much. Yep, thank you.
Was this the green square?
I think the green square is our tavern.
Nope. Our tavern is
The yellow
up
square.
north.
Never
farther.
mind.
Okay, fine, done.
Never mind.
Here.
Go away.
Oh no, you asked her to be here.
I
You're
realize
stuck with
that
her.
all these handy little things are on the map where you can't see them, so I'm looking. Oh,
Where
here it
is the
is.
estate?
Okay, it is way over here. So now I don't think you'd see it from where you are.
Like this spot right here.
It's over.
Oh, that's
Yep.
That's pretty far. Yeah, no, we would not be able to see that.
Ah,
Bless you.
Ew.
gross.
Wait, what ward?
If I yelled, you turn into an
We're
old
over
man.
here, like it's right here. Oh yeah.
The
So wait,
DS Tower.
Yeah.
Oh shit, over there. Okay, cool.
the what? I'm still not seeing
Off
what
Sword
you're
Street.
pointing at.
You're probably
Over by the coast.
Like go
Look
south
for
along
the
the
market,
coast.
and then look left.
the
yeah,
market.
actually, the market.
The one.
The
Waterdeep.
market.
Because there's only
Why is
one.
it this color though?
I don't know. I don't see any market.
Because it was in brown.
All right, you see
It's
where the
right
City
in
of the
the-
Dead is?
Yeah, I saw. Oh, right. Okay, duh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I see it now.
It's being written here.
That
It
higher
just-
contrast.
Right.
It just says BS
Yep.
now.
Yep.
All right.
And then
Okay.
a little dot is where the actual building is.
Is it on purpose that you made it both brown and yellow
She
colors?
started brown and then
They realized brown on a brown background is not great. So.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
it's just pee and poo. Okay.
so yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to. I mean, not gonna take very long, but it is gonna take like we can't see it from where we're at.
I've
Yeah.
started pacing outside,
Especially if it's
Tavern,
3
just
stories.
like- making a little like a trench because I want to go somewhere now.
Yes, we all head down there
Yep.
to Sword Street, and
Yep.
Following
roll
the
up to
yellow
the
brick
roll up
road.
to the front doors. And what do we see there at the Blackstaff Tower?
The Blackstaff Tower is about 3 stories, as I said. It is black. It looks like it's all made of smooth black stone, and there are no visible windows. And there's one very small entrance you think might be the door. Small as in slender.
Oh, so if we're really fat, we can't get in. Like,
Latrine,
And
your skirts might have to go sideways.
What?
She's just a full cupcake. You might have to like go sideways.
You have to
I don't-
squish.
I don't know what that means. I only go one way.
I mean, she's still pretty tiny, so you know, like.
Just how that moves.
so we are invited, right? So
Goodness.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no guard or anything,
we
right?
knock on this
No.
door. I mean, is that a thing you do?
As you get a little closer and are trying to speculate how that dress and the hoop skirts are going to fit through that small slit that doesn't look like anything, it widens and someone walks out, a gentleman with like a purple turban. Ah, yes, we have been expecting you. Would you come inside, please? I can show you
The
to the
world?
Blackstaff.
Zawarudo. Anyway,
Is it shining,
Sure.
shimmering, splendid?
Fucking better be.
Yes, absolutely. And Akana will do his thing and just start walking in.
He kind of like looks at Akano and is like, okay. And looks at the other two who are way overdressed and is like,
I mean, the boss went inside, so I went back behind. So there we go.
I look like the Mando and Beskar with my brand new chain armor that has had no chance to get any sort of action.
Honestly, my sword looks more fancy than I do.
Yeah. But yeah, we all stroll in. What mysteries do our eyes meet?
once you're inside, much like the legendary TARDIS, it is bigger on the inside. It looks like there are dozens of floors going straight up. There are tons of windows, and you can see out in every direction. And there's sunlight streaming in. And there's a central stairway that connects to a whole bunch of different levels, and some of the doors are just floating, and don't have stairs connected to them.
You must
There's a
tell
ton
me.
of magical artifacts.
You must tell me who your interior decorator is.
Ugh. It's a trade secret, I'm afraid.
Mordenkainen.
Yeah, well, probably.
What is the purpose of this building?
Fucking dog.
It is a defense against anything that might threaten the city. These windows, actually, if you were to focus on them, you would notice some of them do reflect what's right outside. Others are reflections of what's happening in other parts of the city. Somewhat of a surveillance. Not surveillance of the people, but surveillance of the borders to make sure that no threats that can be magically thwarted do make it into the city.
Huh. That looks fairly defensible.
Start looking at all the windows there. It's like, huh, I can see my house from here. Why does this look into my bedroom window?
Because you requested it, my lord.
Right? We are aware of your extracurricular activities, my lord.
You petitioned for it and donated a hefty sum.
Right?
That's why it has your name on the plaque below it.
Oh right. I
This
forgot.
is more than I need to know about my employer. Thanks.
Right?
That's why I don't work for him.
Mr. Milchamber, or should I call you Fuckboy69?
That's a mage book name. Thank you very much. It's not my real title.
I was 15 when I made this email address.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Are you okay, Lisa? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm sure this isn't you on your only flares. Water deepest. Yeah.
Man,
No.
water deep is 13.
Water deepest. Oh, I was using a buddy double.
The Black
Yes,
Tower.
well,
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
we don't look at that window.
That one's a premium.
It has a
$5.99 a month.
It has a slot
Subscription
for
fee.
It has a slot for silver pieces and a curtain. Yeah,
So,
but
yeah,
if you have Prime
he
material, you
guides
can
you
subscribe
up
for
a
free.
few flights of stairs and into a very official-looking office. And there's a woman in the office. I'll show you the handout. Hopefully it goes through.
Ooh.
Yep.
She pretty cool.
She fancy.
Oh yeah, look at her.
I feel it.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Nice boots,
And
dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
those of you who know about the city and the Blackstaff Tower would know that she is the youngest Blackstaff to ever take the position.
Holy hell.
And a lot of the older wizardy people and magic users are kind of upset about that and think she's just some young upstart. But she's definitely proven herself capable.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, she is. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not gonna say
She,
anything that's.
is like busily doing a bunch of different things at once. Coils are writing by themselves, and
So,
surveillance windows are
Xavier
opening and
hangs
closing.
back towards the door and looks suddenly uncomfortable.
You look uncomfortable?
Yeah.
I stand there like I've been called up to the principal's office and don't know why, and just wait until I'm addressed.
Yeah, Graves very definitely bows, then steps aside to one corner of the room.
Yeah, I mean, Akano's there, but he is not. He is uncharacteristically mute at this point.
So-
Mostly standing there, kind of like he's still standing there, waiting for his appointment with, and he actually, when you slink off to go to the side of the room, he's like, and I motions you to his side.
Yeah, well, I walked back there.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
face kind of like turned a little bit away.
You're going to want to be next. You're going to want to be here. If you're with me, then it means you're with me.
Understood.
Um,
I'm trying not to look the black stuff right in the eye.
Mhm.
Like looking up at the ceiling.
Oh, well, now that she doesn't have a mask on, she's still doing like the weird owl.
you're in this incredibly nice ball gown. Just,
Yeah, that's what she wears.
She's got the movements of a wild creature.
Lash is just looking around.
Does she?
Like,
You're not
no,
black.
I'm sorry.
It's
oh my
okay, okay.
God.
Latrine is looking around.
I'm so tired.
Lash actually leans into like where she thinks the magistrate's gaze will be, and is just like, "Hello." With her head tilted all the way over.
Latrine's looking around just to see like what shiny things there are, and then it was like, "Is there anything I can pocket?"
Of course.
Anything I can
Oh, well. I sure hope you've got a second character in mind.
But
Yeah, there's a lot to take in. None of which is like little trinkety type
Okay.
stuff. Like they all seem to be like, boring book things or
Yeah, no, she would be interested in that. She's looking for like something
mostly
really cool.
practical, functional.
Read
Yeah.
all this nerd shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yep. But she finally notices that you have all shuffled into the room, and the guy who brought you kind of clears his throat a little, and she looks up and is like, "Oh, you made it! Excellent. You may go. I need to talk to this part for you."
So when she says you may go, like I almost turn around and I just go away.
Cool, thanks. Remind me which one.
That was easy.
Who was ours? Who sent for us? Was this the cat or was this the crow or was
no,
this?
this was the
letter.
This was
the paper.
letter.
Oh, the paper airplane. Okay, it's the paper airplane.
The one that we tried
the
to bomb
paper
squad
airplane
out
was
front.
the
Yeah, that's right.
the paper airplane was the opera, and
Oh,
there
okay,
was
yeah.
a letter that was trying to make its way into your.
That's right.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
your-
we bombed
your
squad.
in-
Yeah. Like I don't know what will happen
And
when I
the
open this
other
envelope.
guy was like, "There's this letter thing that's trying to get in. Do you want it?"
This was the owl.
Kind of handed to you.
Was it an owl?
No, sorry. This was our invitation.
Oh,
to
your
Hogwarts.
owl. Okay, yeah, okay. I was
Yep.
all latrine holds up
She
a
just
crumpled
signed it,
letter.
the black staff, knowing like you'll know who this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just holds up latrine just holds up a crumpled letter, be like, "You send this."
Yes, I did. I've heard tale of your skill. She's kind of like taking you all like she was in formal mode,
I nod
and then
ashamedly.
now that
Yeah.
she's like looking at you, she's
Mhm.
like, "Oh,
Latrine goes, "I'll normally look like this. I swear I dress much better."
quite."
The two of them back there have been invited to a ball tonight with.
Ah, yes, the giant opera. Yes. That should be interesting. Well, thank you for coming. I'm sure everyone is scrambling to get your attention after the. I'm sorry, I have to ask. Oh, the rumor's true. Did you really take out a mind flayer?
Yeah. I say it just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be accurate.
Was
Ma'am?
that the creature with all of the with all
Yeah.
of the tentacles?
That's in character. And the
Yes.
intellect of our. Ooh.
That was quite charming.
It was part of our duty.
Yes. We're asked not to
Wow.
let anything go back to the surface, ma'am. I'm happy to report it was a success.
Mm-hmm. I
Everything
hold up.
was pumped out.
I hold up the
Except for that
little.
one
I hold
guy.
up the little tentacle I have on the necklace, and I'm like, Ziz, Zai, show her yours. We got one too.
I don't know. I don't
She
know.
got one too. We
I don't
both got
wanna.
one. We both got one. It was great.
Wow.
Call me out.
Whoa.
They're despicable
That
creatures, and they have no respect for agency. It's delightful.
No, yes, they're awful, and we destroyed them. Why is everybody looking
I
at me
would-
funny?
I
I'm
would
no longer
agree
looking
with
at
that.
you.
That is rather impressive.
I know we should be
I
dead.
applaud you. Thank you.
It's what I was
the
trained
Dinosaur
for.
Guild has been causing quite a problem, and I know that Neil Hoare, which is the mind flayer you
Oh,
exterminated, he in particular has been quite slippery.
please write that name
Pardon the
down
pun.
and drop it into Discord for me,
Nice.
because
What
Breck will want to make note of that name.
Okay.
Well,
Nerhu?
I should say that
Neil Hoare, Nilhoor, I think. Yeah, Nihilor.
I wrote mind flavor in my notes just now.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hickory note here, maybe a
Right.
little bit of.
Woodsy a
Is it
bit.
caramel? Yeah, a little bit of caramel there. Ooh, and some paprika.
I visit a lot of mind flavors.
I mean, it's just all, what's it, squid balls?
No, they all
Takoyaki.
taste like takoyaki.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
My fave.
I just hope whoever wasn't holding his leash comes to collect sooner than later, as I don't think we can pull that off a second time.
Not at the moment, no.
This may have been a fluke. Yes.
He seemed to be more. he seemed to be far more interested in keeping his pet brain thing alive and escaping, as opposed to actually hurting or killing us.
Which made it that much easier.
We would not suffer it to live.
Agreed.
Well, no, of course not, but it still didn't seem particularly interested in slaughtering us outright. A lot of deception going on. Tried to take over several of our minds. Didn't work, of course, because I, pick my bodyguards appropriately.
I pointedly make eye contact like, uh-huh.
Kano rolls his take credit check. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Take credit check.
It's a score of over 900.
Rivaled only by your self-deception check.
Yeah, oh no, that's like a...
Right.
Oh, that was a 3!
Yeah, I failed that saving throw.
Right.
Oh, no. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-esteem. Yeah. Oh, my self-esteem. Ah.
Right. You take
I rolled
psychic
a 4
damage.
because I have a -2 to all charisma checks.
You take psychic damage as the scene imprints itself on your brain. You will revisit it at 2 a.m.
A core memory.
You wake up in a cold sweat.
Yep.
Yeah, all of your inside out characters are like, oh no.
As you roll into bed, you're gonna be like, "Why did I say that?"
Every second Tuesday.
I have a few of those.
Oh, nice.
So how might we be of assistance to the Black Staff of Waterdeep, or just to Vajra, who is an individual of great power and renown?
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate your honesty. Sounds like he was up to something nefarious either way. Most likely hatching some plot, no doubt. I'm sure the details will come to the surface now that you've taken this player off the board. That may or may not be catastrophic, but we'll deal with that when it comes. Well, are you all familiar with Force Grey?
Are we?
The what?
Officially or off the record? Actually, Tony doesn't know. Is Force Grey like a publicly known squad, or are they more covert?
I think that they're publicly known that they are a thing.
Okay.
But they are I could just explain from her, because I'm sure that not some of you would have like, oh, okay, sort of like nodding, and others would be like, what the fuck?
I'd probably just look around and see people nodding and
How
just nod as well,
because
because everyone else is doing it.
I think Lash has
Called your
wandered
ass out.
away to something that's particularly sparkly and is like literally just dead eye staring at it as if it were having a conversation with her, and she's just yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Graves is still standing at attention. The only thing you get is like the eyes get wider and smaller again.
He's the breathing RGB setting.
Basically.
Please elucidate.
Yes, well, Force Grey is a private security force that's under my command, and we're tasked with the security of the city of Waterdeep in general. Not necessarily, like when I say private, I don't mean we protect the nobles only, no offense,
None
but
taken.
this is much more of a a city-wide effort to keep our citizens safe and deal with the threats that maybe the rest of the general public don't get to know about, because mass hysteria is a bad thing, especially in a very populated area. So yes, Force Grey is That's why you see all of these lovely surveillance windows everywhere. Not necessarily big brothering anyone, just keeping the peace, and that has become rather a task lately. And that's why I've asked you here. Now, I cannot immediately offer you, well, I really can't offer all of you in general place in False Grey. They are the elite of the elite, and they are all magic users in some way. However, considering your rather impressive skills, whether or not it was a fluke, I would like to offer you a position in the Grey Hands. Just sort of like a trial period for people who might want to eventually join Force Grey. Signing up for the Grey Hands is not necessarily like you're not forced to join Force Grey. You're forced to join. You see what I'm saying there? It's more of a trial period.
I'm
See if you
whack-
like it, see if we like you, and also a way to help your fellow Water Davians.
Akano immediately pipes up, like as soon as she's like even though there's a breath in the conversation, he's like he kind of like he seemed like kind of getting kind of giddy for a second, and immediately like kneels down, and he's like
I kneel too because
I
I,
will-
can't be higher than
and he kneels down and he bows his head and he's like, I will take this on with the utmost responsibility. And you hear a conviction in his voice that you have yet to hear out of Akano.
I was trying to throw some serious eyebrow waggling at Zydiar, but as soon as she drops as well next to Akano, I'm like, okay, cool, she's in.
Like, I will pledge Akano's like, I love this city to the exclusion of nearly everything else. I
He's
will.
through his window.
It's like I will pledge anything you need
He's loves
to
the
help
city
it
too much.
to help you.
And that includes me. Anyway, I didn't actually say that. But it's
I
implied.
mean, he was implying that. It's not like you.
You're part of the picture now, doll.
Latrine goes, if we're part of this, are like all these windows gonna be watching us all the time? Because it's kind of weird.
They
Oh
already
no,
are.
we don't surveil our agents.
Oh.
This is more of a well, I can't really go into the details of how the windows work, but just rest assured they are not spying on our operatives. They are more attracted to imminent threats, we'll say.
I was like, there is one watching Lash.
Right? You know, it's just sort of all like, what's it watching?
Like the screen there just flickers to Lash reaching for some sort of artifact.
Huh.
And you do notice that like
This one has a story.
the windows aren't necessarily like centered on any particular person. Like one is like on another scuffle between the two gangs. There's like something that is like one of them is on this dark shape in the water that you recognize as just offshore, and there's some sort of serpentine kind of sinister murky thing happening there. So it seems like she's not just trying to cover up like, oh no, we're watching you all.
Okay.
Seems legit.
I don't know. I just look, I'm like, you really into this stuff?
At some point or another, Akano, if he's given leeway, he stands back up, and
And I stand.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Please, no need for such deference. But I do appreciate it, and welcome to the team. The rest of you, totally optional. You can help, and you cannot.
No, yes, please.
Either way, we can't always offer monetary rewards for our missions, but we can, if we can, we will. And what you do get from helping us out is you have a private security force that has your back should you need it. Should other things come up, you will have, the more you prove yourself and the more missions you do for us, renown you accumulate, you might say, the more we are, you have the support of the Black Staff. It is significant.
And if we are able to prove ourselves well enough, we could be offered a position on Force Grey.
Exactly.
There's a you like barely perceptible. There's a like squeak.
Yeah.
Fanboy.
Akano was just told he could be an Avenger.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Which I'm like,
The process of being in the and she kind of is like addressing Akano now, like seeing that he's like, oh yay, and also sensing that these are the magic users in the room. Yes, there's a lengthy process that I'm sure you've heard of or are aware of. Once you've proven yourself as a Grey Hand, there's a bit of a sorting ceremony that you might go through to figure out your strengths and where you might fit into the organization as a whole.
I totally.
You did notice that the wizards and mages that were walking around had like different, similar but different uniforms on, like color coded. Like, oh.
See the ones in the red robes? You don't want to be one of those.
I gotcha.
They never come back from missions.
I mean,
I get
I'm
what
still in this situation.
Yeah, no, Akano is just he is you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, Akano is trying to desperately not to publicly fanboy out at being told that he gets to be the effectively
a junior
superhero.
Avenger.
Yeah, I get to join the Young Avengers now, and so I'm now trying to figure out what my adventurer name is going to be.
Sign. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you vibrating?
Well,
it's very strange.
Right.
You hear him speak in your head. Just calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
I go, he's the one vibrating, and he's telling other people to calm
Yeah.
down.
We can all hear that.
I said,
All right, everybody, calm down.
You did use your inside voice, but it was the inside voice that goes to all of our insides.
Yeah.
Right, it was really loud. Well, if
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Yes.
it. Oh, hey,
Thank you. I will perform my task with the utmost sincerity and.
Did you just quote the Boy Scout creed? Sorry. I don't.
Mr. Milshamber, you're perspiring quite a lot. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Never felt more alive.
Lash turns around holding something very fragile and goes, "Have you seen this?"
What you got there, Lash?
I'm sure the person whose office this is knows exactly what that is and why you should probably put it down.
It was speaking to me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Latrine goes over there and is like, oh, I want to see.
No,
And the tiny little grabby hands come over and like, let me look.
Please
So
don't make me
the
restrain my.
fragile, very intricate-looking instrument. If you try to grab it, your hand just goes right through it.
Oh man.
Oh, thank God.
It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Look at this. That was a very pretty illusion.
Oh, it's very real. It just you need the right word if you want to take it. So,
That just means she's gonna start saying the
ahead
entire
with it,
dictionary.
because I have
Get the
people
word.
in here regularly. It becomes a hassle to reset all the instruments. So, yes.
I
That's where
don't
she's the
wish
boss.
to take it. It says something to me.
Oh.
Well, yes, I'm sure there's a lot of paperwork involved with becoming members of the Grey Hand. I'm sure you don't handle that. Who should we talk to downstairs?
So excited.
I just want to get the children out of the very nice room.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Every time somebody gets close to something fragile, Akano internal is just like, ah! Don't touch anything!
What do I have to? I don't do that.
Actually, no paperwork needed for the grey hands.
Oh, it's amazing.
I will give you these sigils.
Oh,
And
watch
she
out.
pulls, makes the motion to open a drawer, but it's out of the air, and you hear the sound of a drawer that opens and some clattering around inside, and she hands you little pips, little pins that have the.
They say made in salt.
It's a grey hand.
Surely not a grey hand.
I will look up and find, or you could just Google Force Grey hands.
Hey,
That'll come up.
Akano, we can name them all the Lesser Grabsby.
Grabsby the Lesser.
He telekinetically brings it. He grabs one and he puts it up and he puts it on his. It's like a whole thing.
Oh,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
You're just seeing his eyes light up
Yeah. Nice.
I
Nice.
also have your first mission. Should you choose to take it?
yes, yes.
What he said.
After all the loud noises.
There's a monk who lives in a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. His name is Hlam, Hlam. If you could pay him a visit and ask him what he's heard about the threats to the city, but try not to annoy him
Oh no.
or overstay your welcome.
Oh
We
no.
have an arrangement with him, and
Ooh.
he tells us, we exchange information. It's a bit of a tenuous relationship because we haven't had the time recently to send our more senior operatives over to meet with him. We've had some less diplomatic types nearly ruin the relationship that we have with him. So
I am openly
I
grimacing this
trust you
entire
can-
conversation.
Quietly
We will be as diplomatic as. He's about to say as humanly possible, and he looks around and realizes he's the only human here. As possible.
I will keep my mouth shut.
Maybe me and Mr. Graves can pay him a visit while some of the ladies go to the opera.
I'll be honored to assist.
Diplomacy is one of my specialties. So.
Perfect. Well, I trust you all can find your way out, and we'll be in touch.
Oh, I don't trust my way to find a way out. There's a door that we came through, right? And it's still there?
Yes,
still
you need
exists.
only approach it.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright,
Oh,
thanks.
now that you have your pips, when you approach, you won't need an escort to come in now.
I sort of make a finger, a point back and forth gesture to Akano. I'm like,
Yeah.
Put mine on, too.
Akano is somehow standing up even straighter than he was before. He was already straight up all the time anyways, and now he's silent, almost leaning back, his chest is puffed up a little bit
He
higher.
waves the pip at the door as if he's
Yeah.
doing the Jedi open motion
Yeah, kind
at an automatic door.
Yep.
I think we still need to open those though. I don't think. I mean, I think you can.
Open it.
Yeah.
Is he making mouth noises?
Yes. Warm.
So are we out of earshot now? Have we left?
Oh yeah, I think we all pile out because I'm like, all right, it's time to go.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
As soon as we get outside, Akano is like, "Oh my God! Did you see the inside of that place? It was incredible. Did you see had the black staff? Oh my God!"
Yeah, it was there. It was big. It was black. It was.
I
fabulous.
saw her. She's very attractive.
Oh. Oh.
Akano's like, He's like,
Ooh.
that's
Yeah.
not even a thing I could think about at the time. Sorry.
No, yeah, no.
And respectable.
Oh yeah. She could have turned any one of us into a greasy spot.
You
It's
have-
quite intimidating.
There were so
Yes.
many magic things.
I'm no idea how much this is going to piss my parents off. I'm
Nice.
so happy about this.
Nice.
Are you really bored of it right now? I thought we had to do stuff.
No, we have been deputized to do the thing and talk
I
to the
have one
monk.
of these
Interesting.
things too.
Yeah,
Did I get one of these?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They gave,
I,
they gave-
I look at it and I'm like, what does it do?
Gets you in the door.
Gets us in this place.
it opens that door, and it also looks very snazzy.
And if you can justify helping the city and or the office of the Blackstaff, you can probably get away with quite a bit.
I feel
I
like
don't
I'm
know,
gonna
they
collect a
never
lot
really
of
done much
pins
for me.
in the city.
Well, you haven't lived in the city for very long, have you?
No, she's lived her whole life.
Yeah,
Have you?
I
She's
have.
an urchin.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
okay.
don't know
I
a
haven't.
I
lot.
was like,
Yeah.
yeah, because
Oh, okay.
you weren't working for
She
them.
might as well have lived in a different city
Yeah.
Yeah.
than Nakano has.
Oh no, well yeah, that's very much. So.
No, you don't understand that the Force Grey has saved the city on so many occasions. There
I
was,
can
and he just
believe
starts
it.
listing off like things. that
Issue
he's-
33.
Yeah, there was the time when the
There was the Tarask arc.
there was the weird clone saga that was really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah.
There was that bit where the one
Ooh.
wizard decided to just go no more dragons,
Is
and
this-
then we had to deal with that for a little while.
Is this before or after the Withering? I think it's after, right?
The what?
Or is it before the Withering?
It's after, I think.
The Withering, that's what prompted the Chult, the Tomb of Annihilation.
I was
Set-
literally living
Yeah.
on a rock in space, so I have no idea.
Space rock.
So I don't
Space
know
rock.
if chronologically this is this adventure is set before or after that, where suddenly anyone who's ever been resurrected starts dying.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
It's pretty rad.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
exactly. So that may or may not be before that, but anyway,
Well,
that's just
She seems
I
worthy
know
of following.
I know it's after there was like a dragon war or some sort of crazy war happening. I know it's after that.
Some sort of something,
Well-
something.
Do we have somewhere else to be?
regardless of the trappings, I owe this city a debt of gratitude, and if this allows me to return the favor, I will gladly do so.
do we want to / have time to check out any of the other factions before the opera this evening?
I think so.
I'm
yeah,
not going to that.
Yeah, Akano is very interested in going to talk to the
monk.
Well, the monk, yeah, but I mean also the
The Lords of Iron.
the Lords Alliance.
Oh yeah.
He's less interested because they're not the Avengers, but
But they are money.
I mean they're important. Yeah, it's like they're people that he knows a little too well.
And they're a public institution, so it wouldn't be weird for us to go talk to them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially since we're trying to set up a micro pub and grill situation.
That's true.
Yep. Yep.
Where we grill?
I mean, Graves Alliance.
Grill with an E at the end. It's like
Oh.
it's the like
Yes.
a cafe.
So that's not said grillet.
No, just like it's not pronounced Buffett.
That is
Is
not
it
how
still a
language
dinner?
work, Miss ICR.
It can be. If you eat enough of those tapas, it is.
Yeah, no, the Lords Alliance lines up pretty well with what Graves is trying to do.
And if the seedy underbelly of the city sees that we're meeting with all these different important organizations, they might think twice before firebombing our new dusty bonfire of a house.
Well,
And that, you're the mind flayer slayers.
Wow,
Correct.
the mind flayer slayers.
that
True.
was going to be my next point. This,
Mind flavors.
that's right, mind flavors.
I'm 100%. We're gonna start getting like
Flavor
a
slayers.
Pokemon style badge collector like case.
No, seriously,
from
that's
these.
already happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
kind
You
of.
So we
know-
need to have the one with it's a little picture of a little like head of a mind flayer that we can put in there. It's all made out of like
I'm
sapphire.
just gonna be like, what do I do when my lapel runs out of space?
Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
that cat found back. Good luck.
y'all understand that when this tavern opens, mind flavors is a section of the menu.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, we were already gonna have what was it like a mind eraser or like a drink was gonna be named the intellect
The
devourer.
intellect devourer and the
Yeah.
mind flayer.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just
I
gonna
I
be,
don't know, right?
they were gonna
That
be
was
shots.
the most defeated.
Oh yeah,
That
one of them was
that
gonna be a
so
mixed drink,
sad. That
and the
was
other
like,
one was gonna
oh
be a
God,
bomb
it's
drink.
dying.
Yeah, that was the Daniel Devourer was
yeah.
going to be the one where you dropped a shot in the
Do you think
drink.
she smacked him?
No, I think Sasha was sitting by the door and she wanted to get by.
Oh.
What a jerk.
Is she scared of your cat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, she's
I
bigger
mean, she's
than
scared
her,
of everything, but
and she's
I
bigger than
didn't
her.
realize she was scared of the cat.
For what it's worth, the Withering happened in 1491, and it is currently 1492.
Oh, cool. So it's been dealt with.
It was last year.
Sweet. Someone already went to Chult, stuck their hand in the mouth.
That's right.
Lost their hand?
And a Sararak
Oh.
has been dealt with.
Yeah, she's
Graves had a busy year.
So cool.
Lots of overtime.
Well, what better way to supplant your early retiring police force than with automation?
That's right.
Too real.
That's right.
Too real.
Oh god. This is fucking RoboCop.
There you go, D&D nerds. We got it figured out.
Yep.
I have a whole timeline here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Boy, did you get to that one site with the timeline since minus 40,000?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the timeline of the official D&D adventures.
Because I found that because I'm also running a game in Forgotten Realms.
Oh yeah.
And at some point there was time travel, and I was like, what happened in 600? And it's actually there somewhere.
Nice.
Dang.
Do you think Lash and Latrine would be upset if we go talk to the monk without them?
I thought we were going to the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, we can go to Lord's Alliance.
Well, I mean, we should go talk to Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, let's go.
We
do
might
that.
be able to go talk to the monk while these
Yes.
two go to the opera.
I would like to at least establish a line with them.
Yeah, especially since we're. Yeah, like I said, cool. Let's head over to that office.
Okay.
We're just visiting a bunch of offices right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's. I don't know if they actually mark that on this, but I'm sure it's close by.
We're going to every fast food in town and getting the rewards cards
Yeah.
from each one of them.
For the
Oh no.
just for general information, every time Latrine decides to go jump in like a mud puddle or something to try to get her dress dirty, Akano is right on top of that with some prestidigitation.
That's right.
So he is just keeping her dress spotless, and Lash's dress never gets dirty anyways. So
Nope.
it's just seemingly immune to dirt.
It's weird because you see her walking, like you see her legs are moving, but she's not like bouncing. She's just floating.
Straight,
Yeah.
It's weird,
Unsettling, yeah.
Yep.
I forgot. Is Lash's drow? Is she dark, like black?
Super dark,
Okay.
and then her eyes are so pale you can't actually see her irises.
Okay.
But there is a slight shade difference between her iris and her sclera.
Is the red square the Lord's Alliance campus?
Let's see.
Up by Grimwald Way?
Do you have low light or bright light
Is
weakness,
this-
or
She does.
okay?
I don't
She's
think
wearing some
so.
sunglasses.
That's why she wears the mask. So she could be out in the daylight.
Well, I was saying like right now because you don't have.
I
That.
figured it was somewhat evening at this
I
point.
think it was.
Oh, I guess it's true because we spent all that time
Yeah, but
getting
it's,
you dressed.
it's the night now.
Yeah.
I should also mention. I think I've mentioned it in passing before, but something that I just saw the drawing.
Nice.
Something that you all would at least notice when they were talking about, threats, ominously talking about threats to the city in general. There are a bunch of very large statues around the city.
Oh, yeah, the Sentinels.
Yeah, and they all were alive at some point and very threatening.
Now they're dead.
And then one day they all just stopped moving. And they're all just still there.
That's what they look like?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just chilling there like that?
Well, actually, there's.
There's giant
Yep.
statues in
Yeah,
the
they
city.
look. Yeah, they're cool.
Yep.
They're all very different too. Like
Yep.
One is let's see. One is a hawk man. Kind of
Bird person.
Have a bit of a
In bird
Okay,
culture, it's
bud.
considered a dick move.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Why is she sending us? What is...
Oh, the red box is Akano's house.
Oh, right.
The little yellow box is our new grill and sports bar.
Back outside. Jesus fucking Christ. Swear to God.
What is the bright blue
Is that
house?
Sasha
The
or
bright blue
Sasha?
house is
Oh, it looks like
is
Sasha.
not Volo's place, but the
Oh, fake flume.
Yes.
Fake
Yeah.
flume.
Fake food.
Rainier.
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 Rainier's house.
Fake flume.
We know where the we know where the black staff is because the big old yellow BS.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know where the I don't know where the Lord's Alliance place is, but
We go there.
it's around. He told you where it was.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere.
We get to it.
It's close by. It's a much more modest looking building, for sure. Just your standard sort of corporate office headquarters type situation.
It has more than one door. And actually has windows.
It has a normal amount of doors and windows, and they're all standard size.
What was the
And
premise for us to go
as you
here?
approach, you could see the older gentleman who saw you earlier, and he kind of waves from the inside, like, "Oh, it's my friends. Come on in."
Oh.
I know these people.
Good evening.
Hello.
Greetings, sir.
Hey there, you made it down. It's great. I got your punch cards ready.
Lashes again, just spacily looking at things elsewhere.
Yeah, we wanted to get the paperwork started, make sure we were all set up.
So now I'm imagining that like he doesn't have anyone else helping him, so we go to the desk and then he just runs over and it's like, all right, I'm here now, and then we go to the next place and then he runs over there and it's like, because he's like all the roles. He's just one guy.
That's his deal.
This one Australian man keeping this office running.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Oh, yes, great. And he like ruffles through some papers. They all got staples. I'm sure they have staples. Little packets of paper stapled. Don't worry, you're not signing away anything nefarious or sinister like your firstborn or the color of your eyes or something. You know, we don't deal in that kind of stuff.
I
Welcome to
don't-
read through these.
don't
Just
have
a
any
basic
firstborn.
agreement,
Okay, I read it.
and it's pretty much like nothing. None of it sounds loophole-ish. I won't even make anyone roll.
Well, I rolled an intelligence and I got 12.
Even then, it's like very straightforward. Like whoever was writing it was in a hurry and didn't want to like really put the effort in.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, I look at the paper and
Yeah.
then I just hand it over to Akano.
Yeah.
Dog.
And mainly, it's like
No.
if you fail to complete a mission or become otherwise don't conduct yourselves as upstanding members whilst on company business, or not company, but faction business, then you you could be dismissed from the Lord's Alliance, but there's not like a fee. It's just like you don't get the point card anymore.
Oh,
You have
no,
to
no,
relinquish
The-
all your points are void. You don't
That's
get
right.
the
There's no non-compete clause.
Right.
Don't have to worry about like
Your,
no forced arbitration.
they turn
No.
off your cafeteria card remotely and you can't get food anymore.
You will no longer be a member in good standing of the Burger King Kids Club.
No, but the faux stand. I love that
I can't get to the slide anymore. The door won't open.
place.
No, the
But
ball
as
pit.
you're looking
When
it
am I
over,
going to get
you-
my crown?
it's like, oh, I see you visited Force Gray before coming over here. That's okay. I'm used to getting second place.
Yeah, yes, I imagine you are.
That's not something you should admit out loud.
I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Oh, I was talking to him.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, sir, I think maybe my capabilities will be better served as liaison to this group. I am marginally a magic user.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, where Force Gray is more of a private and much more. Well, I'll say it. They're much more powerful and formidable than us.
I know.
They deal with the big
what I
threats.
like about them.
We deal with more in the streets. We're openly in support of the open lord. Our doors are always open. What other open things can I say? That one fell flat. But yes, we work with the open lord. We are pretty much, for lack of a better term, a police force. And yet not. But also, you guys can't make arrests necessarily. You need a higher ranking officer to do that kind of stuff. But that probably should be in the paperwork, huh?
Don't worry.
Well,
We operate mostly on self-defense.
This alliance seems very confusing.
Seems rather straightforward to me.
Does it?
The Lord's Alliance does good work, if not very glamorous.
Yeah, pretty much. We try to keep peace. We offer protection to local businesses that maybe have had experience. We don't charge. It's not one of those situations. Not the mafia or anything. Or I saw this in one of those comic books. We ain't no yakuzas. Anything like that.
There are many words being said that I don't understand.
How do they even incorporate the X?
Lol.
Any business in good standing has our protection and can ask for our help, or any of our officers and field operatives help at any time. That's probably one of the things you might be doing, offering either surveillance or protection for local businesses. Looking into some gang activity here and there. But yeah, we do our best, but can't be everywhere at once, which is why we need good folks like you.
All right, cool. Yeah, well, I signed off, so nice. Yeah, let us know if you need something. We'll start punching our cards.
Yeah.
Are we signing this?
I mean, I'm down.
He's finishing signing the little, there's a space on the punch cards that has the higher up officer who is given this punch card. Oh yeah, well, come to think of it, there is actually I got your first mission here, ready to go. There's gang war, as you know, causing some unrest throughout the city.
Yes.
We've offered protection to members of the Dung Sweepers Guild. Yes, there is a Dung Sweepers Guild.
Yeah, they do good work.
City is disgusting sometimes.
Correct.
Gotta sweep that dung. And you've been assigned to protect a group of them. I think if you could start tomorrow, that'd be great. If you can't start for a couple days, just let me know. But you'll need to be at the Mule School Tavern on Ship Street in the Dock Ward at 6 bells. And just kind of keep an eye on them, guard them while they work. Do this every day for
Mule School
about 10 days.
Tavern.
Mule school? Like the animal mule?
Mule Skull.
Oh, Mule
Yes.
Skull.
The
Oh,
skull of a
there's
mule.
a lot of stuff about like this place
I
with
might have
skulls
said
a lot.
school because it's hard to say.
Mule Skull
Skull.
Tavern.
School.
2 mule for school.
Yeah.
Don't we
Mule
have like
Skull
an
Tavern.
opera to go to
Tonight.
Tonight, yes. We can start tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be your first day. Just keep an eye on them for the next 10 days. 6 a.m. every day.
Question. If we're successful here, then we uphold your contract with these fine folks. Might you be able to help push through some paperwork for us?
I don't see why not. What kind of paperwork?
Well, we
Paperwork's my specialty.
we do have a as your liaison might have noticed, we are a group of small business entrepreneurs trying to open a small establishment over off of
North Ward?
Street.
Oh yeah, that.
Troll Skull
I
Alley.
do love a good drink,
Yes.
and that place looks like you guys would serve some good drinks.
Well,
Yeah, I could get that started for
It
you.
looks like a haunted tavern.
Yeah. Try the intellect devour.
about the haunted tavern bit.
Oh no! Remember,
Yeah,
we're
you
calling
guys
it
certainly already
the
did, am I
anchor.
right?
No, we have to get the license signed first, and part of the license says no ghosts. You sure? No ghosts? Okay. Are you absolutely positive? No ghosts? All right,
Yeah, but
fine.
in the waiver that people agree to by coming to the tavern, that there is absolutely a ghost.
Right.
So
But really, there is a ghost.
yeah, it's fine.
You just gotta read it, and it's like the tiniest of
Oh no,
tiny
the tether,
print.
Yeah.
right? Was it
The tether, that's right,
The
yeah.
tether. Well, if nothing else, I would be happy to take this assignment. These folks do great work
Excellent,
and deserve
excellent.
our protection.
Oh, 600
We'll
hours is
offer
fine.
you 2 punches on your punch card, as well
Woo.
as
Woo.
50 gold apiece. How's that sound?
What do I turn
Hell
in
yeah.
these punches for?
It should say on the
Ooh,
card
there's- You
there.
haven't seen the catalog. Oh, I forgot.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
I want the spy camera.
I'll take the X-ray goggles.
I want the slippers with the little
Walks over and
headlights
gets,
on.
like,
Look,
an
Latrine,
old
there's a
paperback.
pair of gloves.
I just want a sword. Do you have any swords in here?
There are definitely no weapons.
Do you have anything that's
It's
sword-like?
There's a letter opener.
different articles of
I'll
clothing
take it.
with their logo on it. It's got like
It's a frisbee.
crazy straw.
Is there like a beer cozy?
No, it's a crazy
Yeah.
straw that makes glasses.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly
Well,
what I think.
That's what Lash needs.
It's a little decorative
Oh,
tote
for
bag.
now.
Good design, but I cannot use this item.
It's got whatever the equivalent of the wireless charger is. That doesn't work well.
Oh yeah.
That's
De-
I
every
joined
company
the
gives
Lord's
you.
Alliance, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
a decorative bag of holding or tote bag of holding that only holds like the smallest amount of stuff.
It only holds papers.
Right.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot of stuff, but each
I'm
item can only be
so
about this
happy
big.
that she's found something to entertain herself with,
That-
but it's
that-
always that toy.
Straight up murdering
That
that
tree
toy.
is dead as fuck.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a manta ray, and it's got crinkle paper and that
A squeaker?
obnoxious squeaker.
That was a manta ray,
Oh.
like death rattle.
And it's her
right there.
favorite.
Like,
She's just dragging it around by its tail.
How long does it take for that particular dung sweeper team to do its business in the morning?
About an hour.
Sweet. So, duties about an hour every morning, and then we got the rest of the day to.
That's right.
Why do the dung sweepers need protection? Are people angry to lose their dung?
It's the
It's sewer
They-
duty,
It's
basically.
just a rough area. Everywhere's a rough area now.
the issue is that public servants like that are often easy marks in Waterdeep. They don't carry weaponry, or protection of their own. They're not
More
trying
money,
to do
in
that.
my opinion.
what did you say?
More money, in my opinion.
Sometimes they got
Well,
extra.
regardless, they provide a valuable service. So,
No, I. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Latrine-
I agree. They
Latrine,
need.
he's right.
I like raising him. Am I gonna have to apologize to any of them if I've stolen from them before?
Yes.
that would be a good start.
Yes, of course.
You
Probably
you
won't
do
remember.
see,
you.
by the way, that like all the way in the back of the catalog, there's like a special page that has it has like more items coming soon, and the item that they're advertising is like if you get like 6 punches or 10, I'll make it 10 punches, you can get a bag of beans, which is actually
Damn
a
it,
wondrous item.
Not that
Yeah.
thing.
But,
I've seen it before.
The fucking bag of beans. I was more like, there's a back page with like an impossible number of punches, and it's like, you can get a mechanical horse, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna spend my entire fucking life building this punch card.
Yeah, you are, because you need a horse.
Right? Maybe I'll
Let's
do
see.
that.
The
Then you get it
Warforged
and you
wants
find
the
out it's
mechanical
actually-
horse.
It's a little scale model.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
That's how they get you.
Oh yeah, it's like this.
But there was a pastoral background. It was a painting.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
My
all
brother-
staged and forced perspective.
It's a tiny figurine, but they forgot the password, so you can't actually turn it into the life-size horse anymore.
Right.
Terrible.
It's actually
brother
why
and
they're
I
operating up, 'cause they're like, oh, well,
chewed-
this is useless.
So much Bazooka Joe gum when we were kids for that exact purpose. Except we kept fucking losing the comics, so I never did get that spy camera.
Where's my spy camera?
One day.
Yeah, but we like spy cameras are like this big now. We can just buy them for $20.
Oh yeah.
That's not the same.
I didn't win it though.
That's right.
Oh, whatever.
Cool. Opera in the evening, dung in the morning, monks at supper time.
When monks are on a bagel, you can eat monks at any time.
That's right.
That's right.
100%.
Sneak a kick-ass solo in the middle of this.
So what are the rest of us doing while that's happening?
Well, like I said, I
Cleaning.
think. Well, if they're gonna go to the opera, we should take the time because the opera's gonna take a while. We should take the time to maybe go see the monk.
Oh, you're not going to go with them to the opera to actually...
I
be
wasn't
diplomatic?
invited. It's
It was
her and
like-
it's her and one
only
friend.
the two of us.
Yeah.
That's why they're dressed up.
Weird. Okay, cool.
Because it was just addressed
Technically,
to
Latrine.
Latrine.
it was Latrine.
But it said
and she could bring a friend.
a guest.
They're looking
Yeah.
for rogues, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because the
Right.
fucking
Which is why she
Harpers,
felt like, I
It's the
don't know
fucking
how I'm going to be able
Harpers,
to
so-
do anything in this album, but whatever.
Yeah, that's
They're-
going to be hilarious.
they're looking for
Alright.
Yeah, so
spies.
it's just the two of us.
So we have to
The most well-dressed spies you've ever
we have
seen.
to rely on Latrine's
Charming personality.
sparkling personality.
Yeah.
To
And Lash's attention to detail.
Yeah.
So wait, is it too late to go visit this monk? Is he
No, let's
sleeping
go.
like
I don't know.
late at night? I don't know.
No, let's
He's
go.
a hermit.
They don't
whatever.
care about the concept of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't actually care.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Nah.
So which do we want to... Which would the DM like to adjudicate first?
Let's do the monk first, because it will probably not be as elaborate as the opera.
Okay.
Excellent. So we see off Lash and Latrine in whatever carriage has been procured for them. And,
As
make sure
you're-
you're back by 1.
As you're leaving, like Akano is like telling you over and over again, like just make sure that you don't tear any of the fabric down. Make sure you carry the hoops so that you don't step on it. Are you listening to me? Are you getting any of this? Is any of this getting through to you? I don't want you to ruin the dress.
JC is making a constant.
He looks over
straight
you.
into Jaren's eyes.
he looks over at you, Lash, and he's like, "Please make sure that it comes back in one piece.
Of course.
Thank you.
She knows that if she messes it up, she must pay for a new one.
Thank you."
And
And-
she'd rather not give up the gold.
She starts to like slip out of the dress. When you mention that, she's like,
Ooh.
Like, her head is not moving, but her body's starting to slide out.
At some point, you look over, the dress is standing there on its own, and there's just
Eventually, her
a tree
head
in your
just
underwear,
sinks.
like over here. It's like, I don't know what happened. It's
Her
weird.
head
It just
just
popped
sinks
off.
and
yeah, basically.
She's like
Basically.
It's like
snaking right out.
shedding a skin.
Just the Grinch.
Yep.
It's just, yeah.
No, Lash picks her up as if she's holding a dolly. Like, in the crook of one arm. Just
Oh.
I imagine Latrine's like dangling forward, like.
no, like a ventriloquist doll. Like, so I'm supporting her underneath. So she's sitting up and just sort of like
Yeah,
Latrine's
just
like,
still there. Yeah.
so mad.
Do a roar. I said do a roar.
Look, she can still speak even while I drink this glass of cream.
She just refuses to speak.
I know. The train looks around. She's like, "You didn't tell me we were doing puppet master right now. I wasn't prepared. Hold on."
I'm sure they have a few like, let's do get help.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Suddenly you're
We
putting
need to have
chalk-
like we
suddenly
need to
you're
put up a
putting-
stage in the.
You're
in the,
suddenly
uh,
putting
in the
chalk
bar.
on the lower part of your chin.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Just-
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a couple lines of coal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look, I even changed my voice.
Hello.
I know. It's all in the job. It's all in the job.
Perfect. You're gonna make a few goals.
What's your fucking problem?
And
man?
it's all her idea.
Yeah.
Watch just sits there.
Fucking busking at the opera house.
So good, so good.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go talk to this monk.
I do approve of that one.
Laughter.
So this is like outside the city.
Kind of. No. Well.
Mount Waterdeep. Where...
So it's
Mount Waterdeep.
it's up behind the
Mount
Blackstaff
Waterdeep.
Tower.
Aha, it's the mountain behind the Blackstaff.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
that,
No.
like that peak where that
I think
peak top area is.
Yep.
Yeah, south of it.
That's-
Yeah. So we're going down that way and going up there.
Yeah. By the peak top area.
And Akana was doing his best to like still be like his normal noble self, but at mountain climb or like climbing up like a kind of hill is still pretty strenuous for him.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, if we go along Waterdeep Way, or maybe even come around Hillock Court, there might be a way to get up and through there somehow. That's not
Yeah, is there
straight up.
is there a path that goes up to the cliff top area, the peak top area up there?
Nope.
I don't think there's necessarily one that goes up to the peak, but I think he's on the side. Let me find. Yeah, he's off on the side,
Okay.
like towards the bottom, off near the beach.
Oh, okay. So he's farther down, closer to the wall.
No, there's actually
Yeah.
like a street called the Beach.
No.
The beach street.
Oh, sorry, the Reach, because I was zoomed out.
There we go.
But yeah, the Coin Alley maybe up there somewhere.
Now I
So,
imagine.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
Coin Alley.
yeah, that's
I
Coin
thought
Alley,
that
so-
was the Beach, but it's actually the
The
Reach.
reach. So I think
Maybe it's
she's saying that he's like right over here, right? Like let me point up, draw
Yep.
a line.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wow,
saw
up
that.
there,
I saw
okay.
a ping. Okay, cool.
Now I imagine
North
Brick
of Coin Alley.
is leading people to this, thinking it's the beach, and then we see the sign, and Brick is like, "Aw."
But I had my swim trunks on under my clothes.
But I brought sandals.
We've seen your avatar. You're always ready for the beach. Yeah.
Wow.
Butt glasses.
That's
Can I assist you?
Really?
so yeah, come here.
Yeah.
She's like right in front of me, like growling at me because I'm not petting her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep, that's all she cares about.
she's demanding.
Where's your mother? Go grumble at her.
If you dial the phone, woman, I will.
Okay,
You call her, I will. I don't have thumbs.
through the house.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah, I heard. I heard
Yeah,
the
she
door.
did.
Yeah, she just literally is slung fast.
Cool. So we take a little hike through the quote unquote green spaces
I don't
of
know what I
Waterdeep,
did with this.
and we try and find us a monk.
I don't know how often Akano gets down to the dock ward.
Oh yeah, this is weird for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Everybody's
So
here so
dirty and sandy here.
Nature.
unwashed and rough and rugged. And,
There's so much dust on your boots.
Ew, there's poor on one side and nature on the other.
The worst of both worlds.
Yeah, these are not the things in life.
These are a few of my most hated things.
I kind of, as you guys are walking, I kind of just like going on and on about his like stories of the Gray Hand and the Force Gray. And,
This is the exact opposite of saving Waterdeep from
like, you don't understand. Like I've wanted to do this for years, but my parents wouldn't allow it. Being a public servant, I'm nobility. Why would I be a public servant?
You have to work up to it. It's not as if they put a silver sword in every Yankee's hand.
No, but now I've been called upon by the Blackstaff, and I can't turn that down, of course. And my parents won't even be able to say anything about it. Ha ha! Take that, mother.
I'm gaining so much insight into your thought
Yeah,
process, Mr. Melchember.
Where's this fucking monk?
I mean that in a non-disrespectful way.
Well, yes. I don't tend to talk about it very often. But
I totally consider this ammunition, but I hope that I will never need it.
Well, your inclination for public service does you credit.
Yes.
Working for the Black Staff.
Thank you.
Pretty cool.
I thank you very much. That means a lot to me.
I like her.
I noted. It was very cute.
That is not a word that's usually used to describe me.
No, I imagine not. But if you want some pointers, let me know. I might be able to help.
Regardless, your attraction was very apparent.
Like I said, if you want some pointers, let me know.
It kind of does point. It's like, your eyeliner could use a little bit of work.
Right.
if we think she's into that, maybe she's not. I'm pretty sure she's a very who into the person.
Who isn't into makeup?
I mean, makeup's good, but
Hand slowly
you're not
there.
there.
You just
I was like,
your
but in the
ears are
distance,
burning.
you're
Your
like-
ears are burning
you're
from a
like-
ways away.
Yeah, we're
Why am I raising my hand?
No,
we're
it's a
carried
jump
by
cut.
ourselves. She's just like,
No, it's a jump cut, and it's her face, and she's like, I hate makeup.
Right. I mean, I understand that he doesn't have skin, but
I don't usually wear that.
Maybe he could go with a paint job. It's similar to makeup.
Some of my brethren have done similar things. A little
Ooh.
buffing and a little plating.
Have you ever considered being anodized?
what does that mean?
makes them all rainbow.
Ooh, that's when you apply heat in a certain way that it makes it silvery and rainbowy.
The longer this trip is, the more uncomfortable.
He's not like looking like intently at.
And yes, you could make it a hue that complements your own color.
That is my skin you're looking at. Mr.
My apologies.
Don't worry, Graves. It wears off after time, especially with constantly applied abrasion.
I apologize. I have a penchant for fashion, but many
Fashion is my passion.
I'm well known among circles in among the noble circles in Waterdeep for having impeccable taste. That may or may not be true. I don't know really.
None of us care to roll the insight check.
He
because we all have our own
he
opinions
believes
on
it at the very least.
Yeah, no,
Right.
absolutely.
We'll gather no information
Yeah.
from it because he fully believes it.
Either somebody has said to him, "You have impeccable taste," or somebody has said to him, "Yeah, you have impeccable taste." Mm-hmm. And it's 50. It's like a 50-50 as to which one's actually true.
Right.
I rolled
He's
it,
like,
but my window
confirmation.
is not behaving. So I don't know what I actually rolled.
I saw a 19.
So I rolled a 19.
That's what I saw for
Okay,
your
cool.
insight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's
I mean,
funny.
like I said, he is telling you what he believes to be the truth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we can talk about it later. It's fine.
If it becomes important to the mission, I will subject myself to your advice.
Oh, well, then it's going to be a long road, honey. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, that looks
You're,
like somewhere Mike would live.
you're my bodyguard, and by Lash's definition, you're my friend, so that makes sense.
And that does entitle you to one makeover episode.
So in In that case, I will always offer my services to you, should you desire them. But let's go find that monk.
Yes, I feel.
I'm already just pointing.
Right.
I
look,
feel
I'm
even
on.
more uncomfortable now.
Oh, look, we're here.
Look, we've been here. The
We
entire
just keep
time.
saying we're here, like over and over, hoping it's actually true.
Yeah.
There's like
hey.
nothing around. It's just walking faster. Oh, looks like we've
So
arrived.
you do indeed see a cave that seems to be deep enough to be livable.
Well,
Are there any wood items nearby that I can knock on?
this
Not really.
is either the lair of a monk or a lair of bears. Either way.
My body's ready.
Or a bear that is a monk.
That'd be cool.
That would actually be kind of neat.
I mean,
I've never seen that before.
could probably talk to him.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Ahoy, hoy.
Good evening.
Let me get this handout up. To send to you.
Oh wow. Oh, Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
really?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Quite definitely
Oh,
wearing a pin that makes him look like he's the king's hand.
Oh, I think it's a master. I think it's a staff.
Roll me a
Yeah.
perception on their pin and his appearance.
We'll gladly do that.
Let me see if roll 20 fucks me.
Oh, jeez.
Or you could do.
Apparently, I just rolled a 22.
Shit.
Well, gonna roll shitty in combat now. What happened?
7. I have plus
Well,
4, and I rolled 7.
What did I get?
I'm not here.
Ooh, 17. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So
Hey.
not Graves.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's a human.
I rolled a fucking 2.
15 for Arcana.
Okay, so everyone but Graves.
So the meat bags.
recognize that
Grazes off his game.
little pin he's wearing identifies him as a member of not just a member, but a Grand Master of the Order of the Even-Handed, which is a
Ooh.
small monastic group devoted to Tyr,
Ooh.
and he can fuck you up pretty bad.
Yeah.
You also notice that there's nothing that would suggest that he eats or sleeps
He probably
anywhere in
doesn't need
sight
to.
in this cave.
Probably does not need to.
Also, I love that fucking cheeky name because Tyr's only got one hand.
Oh,
So-
Order of even hand.
Thank
You
you.
don't have an even number of
Maybe
hands.
that's not a
That's
couple.
right.
There we go. I almost got the whole
So
stack.
he hobbles out and with
Come to me.
I would say that you probably suspect it, but Zythiar definitely knows that he's putting on a frail old man act. He says, hello.
Oh, that's a kung fu
May I
grandpa.
help you? And then he sees the
100%.
hand things. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I take off
three
my hat
hands?
in deference. I'm like, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
We have
We're checking in to see if there's anything you'd like to report for us to take back to
Praj
our superiors.
or Vajara.
He knows.
Vajra.
He knows who we represent.
He corrects the pronunciation.
The spelling, my goodness.
I don't actually say anything, but I'm obviously standing there trying to make my pin very obvious. Because I said I wasn't going to say anything because I'm bad at talking.
You might be the only one he'd be interested to talk to. Well, no. Well, you're still more wizard than fighter.
At the moment, yeah.
Just leaning awkwardly on your sword. Just,
Yeah, just sticking it out.
Look how big.
Ah,
your
yes.
sword
Right to business. I appreciate that. I'm a busy man. And kind of does a self-deprecating smile. There's indeed. If you wouldn't mind telling them that
Burp.
I was gonna come up with something different than what they say, and then I never did.
Nah.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Because this is another. Just let's take a moment for a gripe against Matt Mercer, because I'm sure
Mercer.
he's responsible for everything that's wrong with this
Yeah,
project. Not
Absolutely.
the other writers.
Mercer!
But,
Wait, hang on a second. I have this. I have this.
the
I have
villain,
Oh.
The soundboard.
the villain in this changes depending on the season.
There we
that you
go.
pick.
Hold on.
And
cares, Matt Mercer.
There we go.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, he sounds so sad.
I was horrifically reminded last night when I watched a episode of Celebrity D&D that for all of his glory, Joe Manganiello refers to them as 1 die 8 or 2 die 10.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
no.
Everyone's dead now.
Yeah. No one's
right.
perfect.
Wow, that's...
As perfect as he is, there it is.
How
there
the
it is.
mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Feed him a can of his liquid death.
Oh,
The
you
whole
hear-
can.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, he could. He could probably
I'm
crush
sure-
it
I'm
between
sure
his
he could.
cheeks. Anyway.
Some of them are friends.
Oh no.
But yeah, the
No.
There's a
big
really
bad changes depending on what season you pick.
Ah.
And this monk, even though this mission is in every season, he says something extremely specific to only one season, and it's not the season we're in.
Damn it. Well,
Sweet.
And it's one of the only missions that actually has to do with the plot later on,
Nice.
but it's not the plot that we're doing. So I'm like, okay, fine. And he says it all like, I could just tell you, but you know, his other one is all mysterious, so I gotta make it a little more mysterious.
That works. Those are really tasty.
Is it also in the voice of Sir Patrick Stewart? Because
Trader Joe's.
I'm just staring at Captain Picard right now.
Or
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
It could be, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe when he first walk up, he's like, oh, yes. Oh, great hands. I see. I'd offer you some Earl Grey, but
He tugs on his
I
tunic
don't drink it.
to
Nothing to
straighten
keep
it
it
out.
hot.
He tugs on his tunic because there's no wrinkles in the future.
That's right.
Yep.
Now I gotta watch that supercut again. Or I'll just listen to that Rodrigo and Gabriela song because it fucking slaps.
Could you inform them these following words exactly? The golden servants will begin to tarnish.
Alright, so that I make sure I heard you correctly, Rabbit. The golden serpents or golden servants?
Servants with a
The vents of the
V for
serve.
vendetta.
Okay, cool.
Golden servants
will begin to tarnish.
begin to tarnish.
I commit that to memory with every ounce of my being.
Weird old monk thing.
Sir Patrick Stewart of the Royal Order, sir.
Right.
Captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah.
I think I really, really want to
Also,
say
best Claudius
I thought
ever.
silver tarnishes, but I said I wasn't going to say
Captain
anything,
John
so I'm not
Cup
saying
of
that.
USS Enterprise. John
Also,
Cup of USS
also
Enterprise.
director of the CIA.
It's true. Director of the CIA.
Cool.
Watch his musical scene in
And King Richard the
Dune.
Lionhearted.
When you
A man who flashed
put a knife
students
and
with
the
his
ball away in the
bare
tip
balls
down.
during a production of Julius Caesar.
Fantastic.
Yep. Deep cuts. Deep cuts. He has a
The
long and
ideal
illustrious
tea
career.
set for kung fu tea.
I beg your pardon? Oh, you guys are looking at pornography. Ah,
Yeah.
well done. Very nice.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see
I
that
see.
lascivious content.
I see. I can
Look
hear
at
the
that spout.
saxophone.
They came out with a really
Cute.
some cute one. Like it's cute, but not absolutely like stunning for the
Here's some
50th anniversary of Alice in Wonderland on Shop Disney.
Oh, I bet. I've got 2 Alice in Wonderland Disneyland teapots already.
I know.
I use neither.
But you need a third.
It's a.
I don't know why I just looked over there, even though
I mean, you
there
said
aren't
right,
any
but I was
teapots.
gonna
Well,
say, I
the
know that
cups are
one's
there.
right. No, wait, that's not it.
No, the teapots are up there.
Yeah.
No, up there.
Rabbit.
Oh.
Yep.
What
I-
teapots are those?
I ask
I
if
mean,
this
Alice in
message should
Wonderland
be
one.
Oh, are up there.
should be delivered with particular urgency, or if it might wait till the next day.
The next day is perfectly fine.
Very good. We'll leave you to your business. Thank you.
Business.
Very good. Send my regards.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your kindness.
From what we understand, it's all gratitude.
Yes.
Yes.
Hooray.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So to the opera.
Yeah. I'm like these motherfuckers murder people. Like hard.
Right.
He was very strong.
Oh yeah. It's very strong. This is us walking
Honestly,
back down the
yeah.
dock street. Like, oh shit.
It must be because he walks up and down this mountain every single day.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think that's it. I'm sure it helps.
He's
but I don't
probably
think-
done that for the last, carry the 500 years.
Or he
That's-
doesn't walk up and down at all, and he has a fucking teleport in the back of that cave.
I don't know. Did you see his calves? He's walking down this mountain. a lot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if he punched, I wouldn't see it coming.
Yeah, no. You would see the hole in your chest cavity.
Yes.
Then I would be dead.
There's a chance that your body would provide no resistance whatsoever.
Think about it. If he's assuming he's like a level 20 monk, and he'd be 10 plus 5. Yeah, he could kill pretty much any of us in one blow. That's fantastic.
In one turn.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah. Flurry of blows kill literally all of us in one go.
He basically
Done.
just break dance in the fucking
Across
circle and just
across the yeah.
Wow, yeah.
destroy all of us.
So good.
And goes back to his existence of not
Well, I
eating or
feel-
sleeping.
I feel much safer living in the city day to day.
I was gonna say,
Quite
holy
frankly.
shit, this guy's dealing with problems.
Right. Well, we only need to worry about threats in the city. Clearly, he's got it on lockdown.
Yeah.
So I want to know what sort of shenanigans occur at the opera now.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know if they're prepared for this.
Huh?
Because I don't know if they're prepared for this.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's prepared for us.
Did you come up with shenanigans?
No.
Oh.
I just said
We just are.
As they say that right together.
Uh-huh.
Did you come up with shenanigans?
No.
No.
No, I swear they just
Yeah.
happen around us. We're not trying.
The inflection, too. Like the tone went up at the exact same specific part of the word. No.
Which you speak.
What's that one?
So, as you roll up to the opera, to the grand opera house, lots of fancy people
The Oprah.
and fancy clothes,
Look under your seats.
little large hair and large hats.
Ooh.
I roll up to
If you could both roll a perception for me.
Oh yes.
Perception.
Try to see if you can see anything past these big hair, big
roll
hair and
for
big.
precipitation.
Perception.
Oh no! You ruined all the big hair. Everyone looks like a wet
It
dog.
rains.
There.
There you go. Did that do it?
Condensator.
Yeah, it did it.
Okay.
By the way, I kind of
Yes.
was still kind of surprised that you're not actually like half bird. Like he's seen you without your mask on
And
before,
just moving.
and even then he still is not entirely certain whenever you're wearing the mask if you're actually like an elf under all that.
Half Aarakocra.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I mean, you were all like, well, I did the detect magic ritual, and
And
it
Eric
still
Copeland.
looks that way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened.
He's still there. This creepy owl bitch.
Yep.
baby,
So
what
both of you notice that there is something very shiny.
But I mean, don't go
It's
home.
all shiny, all over, and it is handing out flyers.
Is it an anodized warforge?
I mean,
It's a
Ooh,
chrome.
it is.
It's a chrome dwarforge.
Nimble right.
Is that real?
Wow, look at
oh,
that.
wow, he's very
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
It's real best.
It is. It absolutely is, Tony.
So he's handing out flyers at the opera house.
He looks like a.
Oh,
Okay.
He's like a little bit off to the side.
Okay.
Not
Fuck
quite
yeah.
right
I
anymore.
would-
He
Damn.
looks like a Warforged from 7th Sea or
Oh,
something.
Hell
oh!
yeah.
I didn't even notice he had the
Yeah.
beard,
Look at
beard
him.
and mustache carved in.
that
That
motherfucker.
Look at that shit.
guy's dapper as fuck.
All right, I'm quitting this campaign. I'm joining his.
Aww.
He's playing a better game than us.
John's right there.
I'm sorry, but that's my jam. I'm like, teach me, sensei. Look at the
We need to
senpai notice
upgrade
me.
our metal man.
Notice
Now
me,
we do.
senpai.
Look, I love noir, but I want the fucking.
Jacques Cousteau?
I want
No,
fucking
it's,
Dumas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Dumas.
Whatever. I want dumbass.
Mr. Dumbass, Dumbass, and Dumbass.
It's pronounced Dumas.
Something bad is gonna happen
It's like
to
my
Bethel
favorite
next
part of that
game, I'm
movie.
sure.
Yeah, give it to Alex dumbass.
We're gonna do a thing, and he's gonna shut down for the night, and he's gonna wake up, and you're gonna be like trying to weld a mustache onto his face.
Spot welding it.
You know I don't actually sleep, right?
It's like,
I don't know if I care.
I thought so.
When Lash sees him, it's like she can't help it. She immediately is just like mothed toward him.
I mean, I follow too because he's handing out things.
Yeah.
It's also shiny, so you
Yep.
can steal him.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, also very shiny.
Steal that motherfucker. We need him for the.
So,
the
Latrine just walks up and be like, "I'll take one, please."
He hands his face is like frozen in just a neutral expression, and if you wanna, now that you're closer, if either of you wanna roll either Arcana, History, Investigation.
Now I'm gonna roll Arcana.
I don't got none of that
I don't know
shit
what that
trained.
You know you
It's
have
just
that
a straight
skill.
in check.
Yeah.
It's your take credit check from earlier.
Maybe Insight.
I just did a straight int check.
I got a 13 on investigation.
Oh, you got a
20.
20.
Yeah.
You rolled 2 20s.
I know.
What?
Well, they're not.
What?
They're not nat 20s.
No, I know, I know.
Yeah.
Not the shiny ones.
No.
So now that you are closer and looking at it, Lash specifically,
It's
Latrine, you're kind of
very
just like,
specific.
oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Lash, you can see that it is carved. It's like wood. It's very shiny, polished wood that's like got this golden glow to it.
Ooh.
But it is for sure made out of wood. Like, this is not a organic, organic as in flesh
Yes.
organism. It is, you think maybe some sort of magic is animating it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Lash can't help herself and just reaches out to touch it.
Oh.
what,
Wait,
the
does he
beard?
give me
Does
a
not
flyer?
react.
Does he give me a flyer?
And he does give you a flyer,
Okay.
very, very mechanically.
Okay.
And the flyer is for an upcoming parade that is happening in town. That's like a celebratory, like, Day of Wonders parade where a lot of the local businesses will
What? It's too
put
soon.
together a float or show off their wares, or like there's definitely a lot of floats involved, and there's like a little thing on the bottom that's like, if you've got a business and want to participate,
Yep.
join right in,
We can make a drink that's
build a
afloat
float.
Ah.
and market it. Yeah. It's
Seems so excited.
Latrine looks up at him and goes, are you gonna be in the parade?
He doesn't really look at her, but like sort of nods,
What do you...
and then points at the logo that's like at the top,
Uh-huh.
and it's for, oh man, I know, like there's an actual place that it's buried somewhere in this book, but I'll tell you the name of the shop shortly, but it's whoever manufactured him. Like he points to the logo at the top, like this flyer sponsored by or parade sponsored by such and such.
Are you for sale?
It shakes its head.
What are you made out of? Like, how are you so shiny?
Latrine,
What?
I don't believe it's polite to ask if a person is for sale.
Well, I don't
Not
know.
in this city, at least.
Especially when we keep company with Mr. Greaves.
Well, Mr. Greaves is different. This man doesn't talk.
That's true.
Oh my god, you can't just ask people what they're made out of.
Puts her hand on Latrine's back and steers her away.
I mean, aside from Lash, who just was like, I'm going to touch you without asking if it's okay.
Well, it's just
I
one.
just want to know if we could get one.
That's really rude to ask if you can buy it, though.
What if there's more? What if we could buy one of our own?
We can't afford it.
I mean,
It's
Lash and I
doing
probably
it.
could. Or, I do it actually. Latrine and I could probably afford it.
Oh.
So as they're walking away, Lash does tell Latrine, the creature seems to be made of wood.
How's he so shiny?
I don't know,
Really good lacquer.
but I would like to know as well. Maybe we will visit the shop he indicated on the flyer.
Okay, I will hold on to this flyer then. And she like stuffs it somewhere in the skirts.
Some of the fluff.
The drink will be called the Sweet Icy Touch of Death. And it's basically a Guinness float.
Ooh, I like that.
my
Okay.
fave.
Yeah.
So are we in front? Was he in front of the opera house? Penny? Like, do we just
Yeah.
walk inside now?
He's like, yeah, you could just head inside. He's like, obviously not trying to distract from the very front of the opera house, but he's off to the side.
Oh, fancy ass thing.
Okay, so in we head, and does the letter tell me? Did the thing tell me who we were supposed to meet? Or like where
You're
we
supposed to be
go?
in a particular box.
Oh, just
You're gonna be whoever it is meeting you during the intermission, and you're supposed to just enjoy the show, go to your seat in your little fancy box.
okay. I look around and I was like, let's go get a snack.
Yes, of course.
Is there a concession stand?
Of course it is.
Oh yeah, really expensive.
It's got Birdie Bots, every flavored beans, chocolate frogs.
So Latrine
Sweet
goes up
funnel
to the
cake.
concession stand and is like, I would like an ale. And
For 2 seconds, I swear to God, I thought you were going to say an egg.
Yep.
not today. Not today.
And
Had my eggs already, thank you.
Right.
Fanciest egg.
Just maintain eye contact and just like crack it.
Oh my god.
That's like a really good intimidation check right
Under
there.
certain
Like, that would be
odds,
like,
And that's how I became the owner of this opera house.
Right. I want it. They signed the deeds like right there.
It's a very strange clause in the contract, but you know, it's very lucrative.
and then Latrine goes, and I would like 2 of those sweet things right over there. And
Those are salt shakers, miss.
Well done.
He's just dying today.
Alternately, there's a second version of that one.
And then that's what she tells whoever's behind the bar or whoever's behind the concession stand.
They kind of like give you okay. Go and get it for you.
And does he is whoever's at the concession stand turn his back at all?
Yep.
Cool. Sleight of hand to steal an extra pastry.
See, that time I thought you were going to say an egg.
no eggs.
Where are you
no
getting
eggs?
these eggs from?
Where are these eggs coming from? I don't even
Surprising
know.
as it
Eggs
is,
were
this
neither
opera
confirmed nor
house
denied.
is not keeping just raw eggs there.
Why
Uh,
not?
I wasn't even listening to you, but I was looking at your mouth as you were forming the word.
Yeah.
Egg and ale was the same, like, shape. And I'm like, why is she going to ask for an egg? And then you said ale, and I'm like, oh.
So I rolled a nat 20 plus 6, so it's a 26 for sleight of hand.
Damn. Yeah, you steal more than just the pastry. You just take a spread of things. To
You
snack
just,
on later that
like,
you can easily
glass shifts
hide
over, they're just
in
these
all
little
of
hands going...
your- You finally figure out what
See what the
dress
skirts
is
are good for?
Very efficiently in that dress.
When he turns back around, I go, okay, how much will that be, sir?
Lash leans forward and goes, I would enjoy a glass of wine.
Oh, she would enjoy a glass of wine too, please.
No, she won't. I'm sure she's used to much better wine than this guy here.
Yes.
So goes back to also get a glass of wine.
Latrine's not gonna steal any more stuff. She's like, no, I'm good. My pockets are full. I'll be happy.
I can't get no more nothing in this dress.
Yeah, it's full. Are you looking for eggs?
Yes.
Did you actually get like a snack, or was it just booze?
No, she asked for a snack
Yeah.
and a drink.
And then she stole more
every
food,
pastry.
like whatever else she could get her hands on. She just has pockets full of like food and pastries.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Comes back and is like, that will be 30 gold.
I'm dying.
Dear God, 30 gold.
JC's still right? Huh? Yeah, it is.
All right, here you go. Is this pastry gonna make me like, see through time and space?
Regrettably, no.
I look at Lash. I bet Econo were here, he would just be like, oh, it's only 30 gold. This is got to be the worst food I've ever had in my whole life.
Akano, cutaway scene, Akano just, that's you. Oh, God. Oh. Suddenly I'm really upset about everything.
No, it's us at a street vendor.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's only 3 gold. That's not that
I'm not going
big
to
of a
eat
deal.
what is this? It's made of dog? What is this? Why would I consume a dog? Dogs are nice.
Just the three of us.
What if there was nothing else?
Even Graves is holding one. Like, what this fuck?
Sometimes you just
No,
eat what you got.
I do not consume it. I just buy them.
Sitting there in the corner.
He feeds it to other dogs.
Yeah,
He finds it ironic.
Oh my god.
it supports the street vendors. I don't see what the problem is.
Okay.
So I turned to Lash. So I turned to Zaya. Then I'm like, so you put the mustard on it, and then just totally ignoring him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
this
then
yellow stuff is mustard.
Oh my God.
When you start complaining about Akano, he kind of like looks kind of disgusted, but also like confused. And he says, "Are you associated with the Mill Shimbers in some
No.
way?"
No, we are not.
Hmm.
Did you say
Pay
pity?
for free here.
What was that?
Eat for free.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
You like,
yeah,
You do have my
I forgot. He said, I ran into him one time on the streets, and he gave me this thing, and I just show him the pin. And I was like, he said, if I ever needed anything for free, to show this pin.
Right.
I would roll some insight on
Slides
that.
the 30 gold back to you.
with you? And she drops like 1 gold in the tip jar.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, quite generous, ma'am.
1 gold may or may not be a generous tip.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. But that's
Well, it's like, what percentage of 30 is that? It's like the most bullshit tip you could get at a restaurant.
Honestly, you've only seen those copper ones. You don't know what this gold thing means.
Right.
Alright, we better be getting to our sites. Let's go.
Lash is just looking at everyone like, look at all these people. I'm trying not to like, look at all these people.
It's contagious.
It is.
Right.
Do you suppose?
Lots of colors. Lots
Yeah.
of feathers as well.
She again like slightly gets lost following someone with plumage.
Lash. Over here. Oh, over here.
Oh,
A box is this way.
we'll sit in a box.
Well, it's a special box, I think. Like, we get to see things.
It's not like those cardboard ones that I used to sleep in.
I mean,
Streets.
yeah.
That's fair, that's fair.
Okay. You're so ridiculous.
Jaren's just crying now.
Jaren just makes himself giggle.
Yep. If I don't make myself, if I don't make myself laugh, like,
And we're all entertained. It's good. Wow.
Rough day, guys.
Oh,
This is JC, a cursed picture.
we don't talk about
Fucking
that.
died or
We don't talk about that cursed image. It's terrible. Never speak about it again.
flap-
No.
Beef flap
No.
buns?
No.
pancake beef.
Stop! I won't talk about it. It's terrifying.
I'm morbidly curious.
Oh no.
Yeah. Steel yourself. This, if you Google pancake beef, it's gonna fucking wreck you.
Well,
It's
shit, now.
Pancake beef.
Stop! Just don't do it.
Should I not do it?
Don't do it.
Probably not.
Is this like
Like,
blue
mainly
waffle?
here.
Is this
Oh.
blue waffle again?
And I don't know
No,
what it is.
it's not that obscene, but it is that horrible.
It's just terrifying. It is the epitome of a cursed image. Like when you're like, what is a
Oh no,
cursed
it's not
image?
even an image. It's yeah. No, you found it.
No,
Yeah.
no. I haven't.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. That's the correct.
I mean, it just looks like a.
What is it though?
Oh god, so these two
Apparently, if you just Google beef pancake or whatever, you just get
pancake
food.
beef.
Yeah,
Pancake
green
beef
Chinese
Welsh.
green onion.
Welsh.
No, because their last name is Welsh.
Oh, their last name is Welsh.
Yes, their
I mean,
last
is this
name
I'm
an
fine. I know their last
actual
name was
person?
Welsh.
It's his name is Joseph Pancake Beef Welsh.
Oh, Joseph.
I'm not coming up with any of that. I'm like
Try
traditional
Joseph.
Welsh pancakes.
Okay, so
Nice Christian name.
I'm still confused. Is that an actual person?
No, I mean kinda.
it's
No.
their triplet. So I watched.
Sorry,
Because
hold
I don't
on.
want to be making fun of an
No,
actual
good God,
It's
no,
not
good
an
God,
actual
please.
person.
person. Okay.
So I
Snatch
watched.
is right there.
I watched
Oh.
Robert and James Welsh, who are twins, and one twin does
God.
makeup and one twin does skincare. And they're very fun
Ugh.
together, and they have like
I
a,
hate it.
this is your weekly reminder that we're not the same person. And so they got the funny idea to make a mold of Robert's face and try to make a triplet.
Oh, that's
So they basically put like
Latex
latex,
over
but they
his-
just like smooth the latex
Oh,
out.
So it's
that
all
is-
lumpy,
okay.
and then they stuck like eyes, and they like cut slits in the latex and stuffed eyes into it, and like glued hair to like give it a beard and a mustache. It's just, it's hideous.
It's
Oh, and it looks like they
hideous.
use that program to make a
Yes,
picture move.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
god,
And
that's
so they
great.
use that
Ugh.
it's like a filter that you put on like
Photos,
photographs,
yeah.
and it's supposed to make like photographs like come to life and like blink and smile and look about, and it's just the most frightening thing ever
I hate it. Why would you?
It's not quite as cursed as I was expecting.
because
honestly.
it's just
But-
it's a horrible mask.
When
of
you
Robert's
watch the whole
face.
video of them putting it
Wow.
together and then like watch
The
that,
ears are
that
just like-
definitely
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
a cursed image.
Yeah, the
Yes.
ears are just pinned on.
And
Yeah.
so when they make it on their channel together to be like, look, it's our triplet brother who never made it, and which is not, they never had a triplet, and so they like do like skincare on him and then do his makeup.
It was so bad. It was terrible.
Oh, good God.
Anyways.
No, I love them so much.
Back at the opera house.
Back at the opera house. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I've lost 8 pounds today just from laughing.
It's not the worst.
Like I have died at least 3 times today.
Not the worst way to go.
Oh my god. Alright, so we're in our box in the opera. The
We're at
opera's
the
great.
opera. The opera is sung in giant,
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh.
Gross.
So,
and it is the fall of Tiamat.
It's what?
Describing
Oh, the fall of
evil
Tiamat?
Dragon
They're
Queen's
just-
defeat of the Well of
they're
Dragons.
just fun.
Ooh.
I mean, Latrine is
Yeah.
absolutely
Sounds kinda
bored
rad.
until Tiamat shows up on stage, and she's like,
The triplets.
"Dragon!"
For the true connoisseur,
And then
you
they
need to
ask
find
people
MC
to-
Frontalot's The Rhyme of the
to name him.
Nibelung about how he goes
Oh, God,
to
it's terrifying.
he goes to the opera and is like, "This is boring. I hate this," and he tries to bail during the intermission, but an usher shoves him back into his seat, and he's like, "I'm ready to die now." And then he's like, "I was not ready for the Valkyries. This shit
Yeah.
slaps."
But yeah, so basically, Latrine is like, "This is so stupid and boring." But then
Lash is wrapped.
I probably
She
yeah,
is
I was all.
enraptured.
But then anytime Tiamat shows up, she's like, "I like that part. That part right there is real good. They should just do a whole thing about that." But she has no idea what's going on. That they are doing a whole thing about that,
Yeah.
but that they should just do a whole thing just about that creature.
And there's gonna be a lot of dragons in it, at
Right.
least.
He goes
Yeah,
to
the
the all
costumes
dragon
are
chance.
amazing.
Oh my god! Wow.
You're welcome.
Stop.
Discord.
I can't.
Oh no.
I can't.
Anyways.
My body hurts.
So yeah.
Oh, I gotta go look.
Why are you like this?
I had
Both of
nothing
you.
to do. I had nothing to do. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right.
Both of you. Ah.
Uh huh. Sure.
She
Nice on the
doesn't
guest star.
yell.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, intermission comes along.
Yes, please.
Calling the
The
police.
train gets up. She's like, Lash, hon. I would like too many pastries. It was a lot of pastries. I'm really full.
Aren't we supposed to be meeting your friend in the lobby?
Right. Okay.
No, he's coming to your
Oh,
coming to your box.
They're
It's his
coming.
private box.
oh, he's coming.
That
to
he
the
said
box.
he would meet you during intermission.
Okay.
So you're just
He's
gonna
probably seen this opera like
8
10
times.
times already.
Lash, why did I take so many pastries?
It's gonna be. You know who you're
I've
gonna
just
meet?
stopped telling you not to do things.
I don't think this is who.
I
I
am
don't
busy,
know this is
my
who,
lecture.
but I'm guessing that it's Voldo.
Anyone gonna take a bathroom break?
I gotta wait till. What if I miss him? I gotta wait till after he gets here. Just as soon as he gets there,
good
I'm
point.
gonna go.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
She's gonna hold
Very
it,
great.
All right,
Yeah.
That's a good point.
and then she's gonna like let out a monstrous fart.
Well, hopefully it's just a fart.
Hey, we've all gambled on a
Now,
private
now,
loss.
I'm questioning exactly how many pastries you took because you are a halfling.
Yes,
So, like, you should be able to just put them away.
I should.
It is what maintains their hammer space.
Yep.
True.
Anyways,
What about
she just
11?
said a
seeds?
lot, so I was like, oh. Anyways, go
let
ahead.
me send you this very, very fancy, very large man. Very quietly somehow, like, if you hadn't been, like, waiting for him, you might not have heard him come in.
No.
But, this guy
Oh,
saunters up.
boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
whole lot of fancy.
Uh-huh.
Look at all them buckles.
It
and
looks like he
tassels
can
and
put away a
buttons.
lot of pastries.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
So many straps. He's like a Rob Liefeld character.
I'm sorry, but I want to join his campaign.
Tony.
God damn it.
There's too many people with nice hats, man.
Tony's just
It's true.
replacing us with better versions of our characters.
I'm like,
Dang. Dang.
This is New Akano, and then you have a New Graves.
This is Superior Akano.
Oh.
And this is Superior Graves.
Tony, you're fired.
Wow, throwback.
Whatever. There's not a superior me. It does not exist.
Throwback. Sorry,
Your
Amanda.
girlfriend.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's true.
You're right, though.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
She.
Sorry, Amanda. I'm sure that terminology triggers you more than any of us.
The superior.
I actually couldn't hear what it was overall.
Superior,
Yeah, it was Superior Akano
Because
and
of her
Superior
character.
Graves.
because her character actually died, and then we got a version of her from
Oh,
a different
that
timeline.
thing, right.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this is Superior her.
I
And it was
never,
like,
I never
and
called
right.
it
so they
that.
kept trying to make it code that it was Mambo number 5.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
was number 5
I
on
can't
the
even.
slap board.
Yeah.
Slap board, I mean.
God damn it, fucking Lubega.
Yeah.
Before long, it was just Lubega.
Code bad.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a fun time.
Code Lubega, like the dimensional twins are gonna meet.
We can't have them touch.
That's
Bad
right.
things happen.
Well, they die, and then
Well, we didn't know what would happen, so we were like, better not. Just better to not.
That's right.
Hello?
So this fancy man.
oh, constipated. Hello.
So, yes. Latrine, I presume. Just looking at the correct person.
Okay.
Yes.
I want him to sing. It's a.
Most excellent. And who is your guest here who you've brought with you?
Oh, this is my best mate, Lash.
Lash stands to her full, almost 6 feet of height, and looks down on him and says, "I am Ree Lashali. It is a pleasure to meet you."
Not often that I see a drow. His jowls kind of. as he talks.
Oh,
Yeah.
But not in a disparaging way. You just can't help it. It's got a lot of jowl.
Certain plosives come
Yeah, he's gonna do it. I was gonna say. Tony's getting the B word voice ready for you.
waiting for the butter.
She does everything she can not to cringe away.
Excuse me, we've got some business to discuss.
Why you are the best dressed. Absolutely ravishing.
Right.
I hate it so much.
I'm sorry, is my voice blah.
So beautiful.
No, John! No! Oh, man, I just got to a whole new level.
Alright.
Slightly less creepy than
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, our version is no bueno.
Her version is
Just keep it
cursed.
professional. He didn't do like the slobbery kiss a hand
Oh,
thing.
thank you so
Good,
much.
good. Oh.
His eyes do not wander. He's here for business.
I mean,
Tony!
I'm crying.
Just gotta get it all out now.
Sorry, I want him to sing a professional pirate to me. That's what I've been trying to say for the last 20 minutes. Okay, I got it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I've heard much of your adventures and your successes already.
I stopped. I don't know what you're shouting at me for.
I can see your mouth moving.
I was reading Mert out loud to myself. That's his name.
Okay.
Thank God it's not Bert.
So close.
Yep.
Anyway.
So close.
Why, yes, I am very good at what I do. You have heard correctly.
Correctly.
Most excellent. You may know me as Mert the Merciless,
The
or
Mertzless?
Mert the Old Wolf. But my
The old wolf.
my carousing and adventuring days are more at an end. As you can see, I'm not quite the shape of an adventurer anymore. But I still do oversee the Harper's Guild. Faction, whatever. Harper's Guild.
Harper's Guild. Would that sound familiar to me or no?
I think so. And
The
Yeah.
Harpers should know. Should sound
the
familiar to most people.
Harpers are.
You've explained the Harpers
Yeah.
They are,
in character.
Okay.
You know that they're good aligned, and they're basically spies
Okay.
for the Open Lord.
Okay.
So makes sense that rogues and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was wondering if you or any of your party. Paused up the closest. Any of your party would be interested.
Step back.
Lash pulls out a
Yeah.
handkerchief from who knows where and like dabs her cheek.
Tony,
Sorry, I'm passing notes to Jared.
I don't trust you. Especially with that laugh.
Yep. That's the laugh of somebody who
Kids
got
in
a note
school.
passed.
Anyway, sorry, Amanda, go ahead.
Check 1 for yes or 2 for maybe.
You gotta get the calculator and like pipe in boobies. Come on, let's go.
Movies.
She handed me that one.
Oh no.
I look at him and go, yeah, I've heard of the guilds. I'm quite familiar with it. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we gather our information from a number of sources. A very wide number of sources. It's important to stay informed and not be seen. Should you accept our missions, we pay rather handsomely,
Oh.
as you might be able to tell from this lovely box we've been able to afford for
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, oh,
prospective
I'm rich.
clients.
Ring on each finger.
I look at Lash and be like, God, it'd be nice to have some of our own money, and then we could be like, oh, look at Connor, we don't need to face anymore.
Latrine,
Yeah.
it has come to my attention that whenever we do get money, I give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't believe that we need a Kano for money at all.
Well, I mean, you're probably right. But this might still be nice.
In fact, this was my own dress.
Oh. Just keep it under all the other feathers. Like, is it just hiding under all this?
I carry a pack.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't go through your stuff, Lash. It's not part of my business with you.
I do appreciate it. Yeah, I bet I do.
There you go. Well,
There are, of course, other benefits other than the money.
I mean,
Being connected in our network of spies.
Oh, you see, that would be really good for me.
I was hoping he'd say we could have an opera box of our own.
I look at him expectantly, like, is that part, like, can that happen?
Lady
yes.
wants an opera box. I'd like one in the middle.
I just look at him expectantly, like, can that happen if we join your club?
I'd say that could be arranged with a number of complete missions. Perhaps your payment could go towards your opera box. Or a portion of it.
I might be willing to give up a portion. Yeah, a portion.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm listening. What you got?
Well,
Sorry. That was me.
Wait, I was having issues again.
Nope. Different Doge.
So sorry.
Uh-oh.
Um,
I still would be
Lash
Tony.
looks to Mert. Are you only employing rogues?
oh no.
There you go, John. Lisa, don't read that.
Okay.
You seem the most capable, but we could employ others.
Aside from
JC, don't read that.
what aside from how I currently
Am I
appear,
gonna make you mad?
I do often disappear into shadows.
Oh yeah, she's really good at just sort of fading away in the background. It's quite magical, really.
Most adept. You know,
Why you
you
tell me?
remind me of someone.
I told you not to
Looking
read
at latrine. I think I might have the perfect first mission for you. And your
I'm
friend
not even
here.
there, and I'm feeling wet suddenly.
Like, ugh.
One of the Dreys working in this city is pulled by a talking man named Maxine. Like I said, we get our information from all sorts of sources. Locate her and find out if she's learned the identity of any Zent operatives or has any other information that might be useful to us.
All right. All right. I think we can manage that. Yeah. All right. Sounds great.
Make a note of what that actually was.
Rabbit, you're gonna need to send that to me because my brain's a little toast right now.
Yep.
Thank you.
You have to go talk to a horse.
Yay!
That was a little too enthusiastically said.
Well, wait, though. There has to be a second horse.
That's right.
So that the horses can
I
talk.
guess change into a
You
horse.
have to shape shift into a horse. So you're the druid. Two horses talking to each other.
It would still have an owl's head.
Oh no.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, God.
I'm fine.
Oh,
I
gosh.
managed to swallow, right?
Owls.
It's a Clydesdale.
Oh god.
Boo.
My
Oh,
men-
I booed the bad, but not booed the other stuff.
My mentor taught me well, but there are still some things I cannot shake.
Okay.
My aquatic forms are very troublesome.
I cannot swim. I cannot fly. But I am always covered in feathers. All right. So awkward, creepy. Lash makes owl movements. Blah blah blah. How was her neck?
Most excellent. Here, you'll need these. And he, of course, hands you
Sugar cubes.
some little pins that have a harp.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much. I stuff it into the skirts somewhere, and I go, by the way, I don't normally dress like this when I'm on the job. Someone just recommended it. I don't really think it was wise, but...
Me neither. I'm a nudist.
No.
And the buff, so to speak. Bare ass naked.
I could say a dress such as this could have its benefits.
I am not about to make an alliance with a cloakroom.
Possible.
That's the closest I got. All right. So we get our harps.
Yep. He bids you a good night. Enjoy the rest of the show. The climax is most titillating.
Oh. I don't like the way he says that or those words
I just look at him
put
like,
together.
oh, is there going to be more dragons? Because I really like that part with the thing with the heads.
No, there was a very interesting choice to give. I almost called her Anixia.
Tiamat.
To give Tiamat tits. I don't understand why, but they were like
Tiamat?
huge breasts, and big old baby bouncers.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I hate you
God.
so much right now. Ugh.
He can't stop. Once he starts, he just can't
No,
stop.
he really can't. That's why he got forbidden for doing like
It's
Cajun
like a
Man.
big old rock
Because he couldn't
that's
stop at, like,
rolling
3.
downhill. There's just no stopping it.
They incorporated into
Tony!
combat. I don't understand why.
Kick him. Just kick him under the
Stop
table.
with the bees. Bees.
I hate you.
Oprah.
I hate you so much.
Just,
Ugh.
I gave you cookies.
I
This is how you repay me.
Well, I don't want to see your blood spread across the... whatever the fuck. Yeah, so...
You do not wish to see our blood spread across the
Well,
walls.
Thank you.
When this group has a coat of arms, you know that this school will be The motto at the bottom.
Which the climax is very titillating.
No.
I do not wish to see your blood spread across a wall.
Then we're friends.
Lash's what did I say was Lash's
My scruples.
determination of what makes a person a friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Friends are people whose blood you don't want to see splattered across the wall.
I mean, yeah.
Our friend, the friends were really the blood splattered across the wall along the way.
What?
The real
I got
journey.
what you were going for.
No, I still consider our crest, our emblem, our crest with our fake Latin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the fake Latin.
Kind of Greek, but not.
There are lots more dragons in the valley.
Yay.
It is indeed titillating. Good stuff.
I hate you. With a very special passion. Oh, this one took all the chocolate of the other one. Oh, I'll
The
eat them.
concierge kind of eyes you on the way out, like,
I don't
did
know
that
how
stuff
those.
disappear when she was here?
I don't know how those pastries disappeared, but I know you were part of it.
That doesn't say anything. Lisa, give me another perception as you head out into the darkness.
But of course. It's gonna be shit this time.
Probably.
Thank you. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, everything's cool. No one's around. Latrine, you can go ahead and give me a perception as well.
All right. 13.
Yep, nobody's there. Everything's cool.
Okay.
Wow. Nothing going on here.
Nothing to see.
That you saw.
You get back to the tavern without incident.
Okay.
Was there supposed to be an incident?
Apparently not.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Well, no, I want there to be an incident.
You'll have more chances.
When we get back, I tell the group what I've been enlisted to help out with. Yes, that's right. I guess last
Wow.
was like, yeah.
Tony!
I'm sorry.
No, you're not!
Yeah, not
I
at
mean,
all.
really, you're not sorry.
I didn't.
Pretty obvious.
I didn't use the word titillating.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a B in it.
That's the only reason.
It is. You know.
Yeah, there it is. That's it.
Busted.
She got you right there, dude.
Ah, nice.
So we get back to the tavern and tell everybody that we're spies.
Yep.
Drag her feet. We're spies, I guess.
So yeah, that's I go. I got another badge. Look at that. I've got
One
3
Plump
badges.
colonel
now.
who called
they
me
have
a
3
rather
too.
cheeky
Oh.
fellow.
Just, they have one we don't, we have one they don't.
Wait, did we get one from the Lord's Alliance?
We all got one from the Lord's Alliance.
But I mean, did we have a badge or was it just a punch
It's
card?
just a punch card.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So it's not a badge. Per
so then I only have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all
I
have
have one extra because I got my cup badge.
Yeah. Y'all have one from me. You'll have one from the.
Nope.
Oh, you. don't
I'm
have one
wearing
from me.
that. That's my
Oh, no,
second
I
one.
took it, but I'm not taking
Yeah.
any money from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither am I. Because
No.
conflict of
So we have
interest.
a Kano badge, a gray hand badge, and now I have a heart badge.
Mhm.
So
But it
that's
seems
3.
pretty
And a punch
legit. Like,
And a punch card. Yeah.
basically, Blackstaff's just my boss's boss, so it's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
legit.
kind of.
Hierarchy.
Exactly. It goes up. It goes up
I
levels.
I can appreciate a hierarchy
Yeah.
that I can respect.
My city guard badge is actually my holy symbol.
Nice. Alright.
Ah.
Okay.
We're home. We show off all of our new badges.
I'm already
Yeah.
scratching
I'm
drinks.
sitting. I'm sitting there now trying to figure out where we can put the fryer for new corn dogs because I've suddenly noticed that we have this incredible delicacy here in the city that nobody's ever told me about before.
I encourage this wholeheartedly because
Do you talk about
they will sell.
Yeah.
Do you talk
There's
about
you
no
the
downside.
rate?
You guys come in and he said, "Did you know that you can put pork inside of
Breading.
its intestines,
Yes.
and then you tie it off into these little tubes you called
Dogs. Sausages.
sausages, yeah, sausages,
Links.
and that
Brats.
you can then batter them and put a
You'd
stick
think
in them
he's
and
never
fry them.
eaten anything
and
on a
they're-
stick before.
They're delicious.
Why would you beat
That's
them
actually
before
quite
you
likely.
fry them?
No, now he's talking about the corn dogs that we had that one time. You know,
Oh,
you know, the
Retconning
things
the
on
fact that there are
thing.
corn dogs in the Forgotten
Are
Realms.
corn dogs impressive in D&D?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I
They
just
are
thought it was
now.
like,
They are now.
yeah, I've had a few in my lifetime. They're pretty good. You know, it's a nice snack.
I'm here for this.
Oh, speaking of snacks, I've got extra. And she just starts like throwing all these like
Do you
pastries
share
Ooh, I like
out of
those.
her
Oh, yeah.
out of her pockets.
Do you share the flyer?
The what?
The flyer?
Oh right, we saw a shiny gold man. He was beautiful.
They come in gold?
he was made of wood.
Well, he was made of wood, but he looked like he was made of gold. And I put the flyer down. We
The
might be
tree
able to get one.
proposition to purchase him.
I just want to know if he was for sale.
How much was he?
Seemed
So,
Just-
so
He said he
now,
wasn't for
now I
sale.
remember, or I don't remember, but I looked it up. It's not necessarily a shop that is sponsoring it, but it is the Gondar, which is Gondar, and it is a religious order of inventors.
Oh, okay.
We wouldn't want one.
Gnomes.
It's got Jesus juju on it. We don't want that.
Akano just kind of looks a little bit nonplussed. He's like, I didn't realize that they were allowed to be sold in the city anymore.
What?
No, they're not.
Oh, he wasn't actually offering.
No. He said
Also,
he was
he was
not
not
for
what
sale.
Well,
Mr.
we wouldn't want
Reeves
we wouldn't want a used one anyway. We'd want a new one.
This is terrible.
I was about to say, they are here.
So
No.
It was a wood golem?
Yes.
Oh, is that
Oh.
what he was? Yeah, I
And if
suppose
you
it was
Well,
a
if
turn
he
wood.
is
over
made
the
of
flyer,
wood-
which
Oh, my
possibly
apologies,
Trina
Graves.
did not do. There's like an illustration of
That's
the
good,
parade,
alright.
and you can see like some images of the constructs.
We should get Volo to get us a cart, and we can put a float into the parade, and then I come up with the sweet touch of death, sweet caress of death drink, and I'm like, and then we'll sell that as a promo.
Oh, we can make a bar on the back of the cart.
Oh yeah!
I trust your business sense, Mr. Sidnan.
Think we can get the dog, the dog,
The fryer?
the fryer up
Oh,
on
we
there.
can absolutely get the fryer. Oh, Oh, yes.
There we go.
No, I know. We can
We'll just
make
yeet
this happen.
corn dogs into the crowd.
Just fucking throw them out there.
Just chuck them. Just fuck you. Fuck you, corn
While
dog.
this is happening, Lash
Corn
helps
dog cannon.
Latrine out of the dress.
Boom.
Doesn't it defeat the purpose?
Floating in the fucking crowd.
We're not.
God.
We're not supposed to be
You've lost
attacking the people.
It screams the molten batter.
Tom, we're switching places with you for next time. You can sit next to these two. Just gonna sit over here on this side.
Certainly memorable.
Okay, anyway, so corn dog cannon going on the list of things we're doing this game.
Oh, we need an artificer.
Anywho, at some point or another, I was a stoic noble.
I've heard that
Corn
people have
dog
told me I
cannons,
make a pretty good
Then he
pan
fed me a
bread.
corn dog, and now my eyes have been opened to the world of the poor.
Yeah.
Not that I would be able to judge. But
So yeah.
Where did it come from?
Just like,
Where did it go?
Well, it
Where
ended
did
up.
it come from? Cut my
Comment,
joke.
Joe.
Thank you. Well, it ended up on my iPad. Now I'm trying to figure out where this stray sequin came from.
okay, that's all I got. Like that's it. I'm like, keep it girl.
We gotta stop by the Blackstaff Tower again tomorrow.
Yep. And then tomorrow morning we have to go help the poop smith.
At 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 a.m. on the dot. 6 bells at 6 a.m.
Poops
Oh.
sweepers.
It's
They
10
don't
days.
create poops. That
Yeah. We're doing it
the
for
rest
a
of the
week,
city takes care of
but
that.
on this calendar it's a 10-day.
You've seen Homestar Runner before, right?
Are you okay, man?
Okay, yeah.
I'm still arranging my
Amanda?
We're hanging
basement.
out like crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
you're here now.
So I tell
Okay.
Lash and Latrine that if they ever go up onto Mount Waterdeep and they meet an old bald man in a robe, and he has a symbol like this, do not fuck with him. He will murder your ass
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
so fast.
So fast.
This isn't us telling you not to pester people.
Yeah,
it
go-
is
yeah,
simply just a means of self-preservation for all
We
of you.
can't be entirely sure if we aren't already dead.
Accurate.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
There is a possibility.
He probably could have murders us all.
It's not currently likely, but the chance is higher than zero.
So just a heads up.
All
Very, very Beauty and the Beast situation.
Leaf.
If you see an old woman,
Leaf chimes in Akano's head. Well, I don't think you're dead.
Oh, well, yes, a good point. You would know. Leaf says we're not dead.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I
I no longer have to burn the
I mean, he
building
would know.
he has the most experience, but I don't know if that makes him an expert.
I beg your pardon, but in my case, what expertise can you lean on to state that?
That's why I said I defer to his advanced experience with it, but he
Wait,
doesn't
are
have
we
any sort of
doing
degree.
the existential robot people thing now? Is that?
oh, no, I mean, Warforged have souls, most definitely.
Wonderful.
I mean, we couldn't resurrect them if we otherwise. Just not how that works.
He is the first one I've ever met.
Same.
Yeah, this is why they were given freedom in the city a long time. Did you not know about this?
I did.
I'm not from the city.
Same.
That's what I mean.
I know about them, but he's the first one I've met, talked to. Yeah.
It's why I was questioning.
Is it the Underdeep?
I look at it, I was like,
Underdark.
oh no, I've got plenty of experience with his type. It's a little hard to squirm out of them. I got a really good grip.
You gotta grease that first. Like trying to wrestle a pig like this.
That would probably be really effective on him.
I cannot tell if this is the sound of wrestling piglet or eating pasta.
Yeah. Akano does. But by the way, Latrine, feel free to package that dress of yours up anytime, and we'll take it back to the estate for cleaning and delousing.
Beating.
Sort of got some crumbs in it. It's not it's not like
He
tattered.
grabs the side of the ruffles and shakes it, and a whole roll falls out.
Yeah, there's probably
one.
just,
Oh, no.
berry all
Is that the
over
one with
the
the, yeah, is that
inside.
the one with the berry? Yeah, let me get a piece of that.
I'll have that one.
How many of those did you get in there?
A lot.
All the ones I didn't pay. All the ones I didn't pay for.
Why is my house getting a bill for 5,000 gold?
We didn't get a bill for any of them.
No, you didn't.
It was completely free, said the man.
That's how it works.
She showed them your emblem. and he said that all that were associated
With the Melchamber.
with the Melchambers ate for free. And he did not charge us.
Which it should only be 30 gold.
Yeah, but then you stole the rest.
Well, you didn't know that.
To be fair,
He
I
probably
feel like you
intuited it.
should.
And he could have intuited it, but he has no proof.
There is no
I will see you all in the morning. I'm going to have to go talk to my mother.
Oh, you can tell her about your cool new pin.
Feel free. You can hang on to the dress for now.
I would
I'll be
advise
back
you to
later for
close
it.
your mouth, Mr. Milchamber. Your soul threatens to escape through it.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Do
I don't
God
know.
know.
I
Whenever-
just made it up just now.
Yeah. At some point in time along there, I kind of pieces out because he's like, I need to go explain why we just cleared out the pastry counter at the.
Dear gods, no, or some devil would have gotten me years ago.
Yeah.
I look at him and was like, you tell that man it was only supposed to be 30 gold. If he tells you that you owe more, he's a liar.
That would mean he'd have to talk to someone poor.
I don't know. I'm just saying myself like 30 gold. That's what he told me. 30 gold for my stuff.
For what I asked for.
For what he knows, I actually got.
Yeah, Akano deuces out and heads back home. So he's gonna go talk to the his parental figures.
Lash is
Try to
busy
smooth
making
things
a
over.
nest in the tower.
I'm working with
I
drinks.
mean,
with,
do I
I'm working
need
on drinks
to
with Leaf.
escort you back?
No. You're off for the night.
All right. I go back to rearranging weapon racks in like
In the basement.
pleasing.
I'm arranging matches.
No, I don't want to.
She's doing 1/6 of her montage for when she levels into fighter.
Right.
Oh.
If it doesn't bother anyone, I will set up shop in the library since I do not require a bed.
I mean, I'm with wherever.
Sure thing, 3PO. You can power down for the night.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a room that leads up to the tower where Latrine is, and then Lash has the tower.
She just goes up into the tower out of the perches.
Fluffs. you walk up one day and she's just sitting like this.
You all right up there? I'm fine.
Oh, I'm wonderful. Most haunted houses.
I
have
think
bats.
I will call it there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Totes.
As much as I want to do a pooper scooper.
Adventure.
We do that first thing next time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
6 a.m.
strong on our brand content. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Say goodnight, internet.
Good
night, Internet.
Internet.
It's a good